I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And then got closer.
Look at my legs. I'm squinched.
They're so demure.
I don't have legs.
Demure and
not a problem
mindful.
for me.
Demure and mindful.
Hi, Jeremy.
It's so much louder in person.
Introduce yourself, baby.
Introduce yourself.
Yes. Hi. I'm BB. Hi, I'm Tiger. Yes.
Okay. Today, what are we doing?
We're jumping right into it, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's an off collab. We're doing an off collab. BB is here in the room with us.
Yeah, and I wore white sockies, and we came down to the basement, and I only found one flea on the socky, and it was already dead. So the basement is pretty much almost pretty sure, like we're 90% sure it's safe.
Yay!
We are still wearing socks.
Just in case.
This is taking me back to like the early days of our channel.
Yeah, why is it so goddamn hot down here though?
No, and also
It's
like
very warm.
when we were sharing a mic.
Yeah. Did you tell Neko Papa to lower the AC?
I told you to call him.
It went down some. It was 77 instead of 80 last time I looked.
Oh, me? I thought you were gonna call him. You're the one that's not using your phone.
I don't even know where I put it.
Well, that's not my fault. You're the one that has the free phone. How am I supposed to call? Stinky? Yeah. Now that you think it through, it's pretty dumb of you, huh?
You're pretty dumb of you.
Oh, I am.
My head looks so small.
That's because you're very... Who?
Well,
Ding, 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 ding. 아빠 에어컨 줄여줘. 너무 더워.
좀 많이.
좀 많이.
많이.
좀 많이. 더워.
Yeah.
어때?
I'm at work, so I will be lurking, but we'll be listening to the presentation and try not to lose it. You know what?
good luck.
That is very like
A big challenge for ghosting.
and also very pog of you, because guess what? Our head arthritis toe mod while we're streaming.
It's playing Apex Legends.
Ooh, damper?
Yeah. Maybe we
the
should
hell,
fire.
damn?
We should fire him.
Yeah, maybe we should fire him.
We need to demote him to flea mod.
Yeah, he's a flea mod now. Does BB know Korean?
Sort of.
I want to say, yeah, BB's actually pretty knowledgeable in Korean.
I can listen to a lot more than I can say
우리
back.
지하실에 있지?
Yeah, BB, let him enjoy his game.
No.
No, I don't think no, but BB, if we're like talking in Korean to like Neko Mama and Neko Papa, BB can usually like understand pretty much all of it. It's just BB's better at listening and understanding.
I'm very scared to talk because I am always worried about oh my god.
You're squinting my leg.
Oh, sorry, you scared BB.
The wrong thing.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, also I did raise the gain for our Mikey Wikeys because there are 2 mics and there are 3 of us. So if you hear some background noise, sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. Shouldn't be too terribly bad, but it's whatever. Can I enjoy the game with him? No.
Why would you want to leave?
Yeah, I can't believe.
Stay here.
Oh my god, Apex is more important to them than us. My heart is breaking.
My head though.
My head was.
My head baby too.
My head, baby. How could they do this to baby?
Collective was so
I'm-
quick. No, not more important.
I'm fine with it,
No.
No, you can't. You have to tell them that it's not okay.
but it happens to me a lot. I'm okay with it.
I'm listening. No. Their hearts are breaking like Damper is breaking those evil shields.
I know.
Horrible.
That's okay. It's okay.
What are we doing today?
We are going to do drinkies and we are going to do presentation presentations.
Oh my goodness.
This
I'm sorry.
presentation made by BB
Hi.
is the warm-up presentation.
It's our little warm-up.
Yeah. So BB's going to do majority of the presenting, but Dumi and I will also be chiming in.
We'll
and
chime
stuff.
in. We're the peanut gallery.
Yeah, we are because Bibi is very passionate about this presentation.
Yes.
And then after that, we each made our own secret surprise presentations. And I think
It's not the $8 wine. It's
It's soju this time, y'all.
yeah.
I had to get something that everybody liked because truly only I enjoyed the $8 wine.
I think it tastes good. I just can't drink it anymore because it gives me migraine.
Your body doesn't enjoy it.
That's true.
I think it tastes like shit.
Well, your shit.
Okay.
Poo poo in the dookie dookie.
Oh my god. No you.
Oh.
But yeah, and then it's made a secret presentation that we're going to present. We're going to start drinking right now.
Right now.
So
I already shook mine.
We're not going to be drunk for the presentation, for this warm-up presentation, but hopefully I will at least be drunk for this.
Yeah, and we all know, guys.
I had to wait for the snap. I just get really emotional when I drink.
Me too.
That's valid. But I turn into a dumbass.
Yeah.
But
I
More
get
than you already are?
I get
Yeah.
kind of silly.
Yeah.
But mostly I just if something is happy, I get really happy, and then if something is sad, I cry for a long time.
oh, that's valid.
Yeah.
You're
the
valid.
us kitty paraders. We
Yes.
we have a lot of big emotions that get unlocked.
Yeah. So I think so maybe
Yo, I have never had any drink on stream. So.
Yeah. It's special.
I guess we can just go and I'll present yours, and then Dumi can present my secret one, and then you can present Dumi's
Okay.
secret one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds
Okay,
good.
we're
We'll just
gonna
go down the line.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Well, I guess we start off the stream with a cheers.
With the cheers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a cheers.
With the
Cheers.
Dun, dun. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's just they were pointing at each other.
Dumi jacked off the soju bottle. That was fucking
Their
weird.
tips were touching.
Not mine though. I was safe. I got away.
Yeah, she escaped in time.
The tips were touching, and
Tips were touching, and I felt the need overcame me to rub them together.
Oh,
That is so weird. You're so strange.
Omegaverse.
what's very funny is that the way we are on screen is almost the opposite. It would wrap around the other way.
Wait, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I gotta take a big swig of soju before I can present.
Okay,
Well,
you do that.
for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna tell you anyways. I really like Omegaverse.
Me too.
Me too.
I would like
It's
to
like
say,
really cute, but also really sexy.
yeah, because the thing about me is I don't talk about it that much, but I am also pretty fucking knowledgeable about it.
Yes,
All
me
three of us are pretty well versed in the art of the Omegaverse. I have written lots and lots and lots of fan fictions myself.
Oh my gosh, same.
the
I've
middle.
also I literally am in the middle of writing one right now.
I'm gonna be BB's a beta. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well, no, like
like the beta reader.
like her editor, like editor.
Yeah, like the beta reader.
You can't say that. I have to assign them to you first.
What is Omega? BB will teach you.
You
BB
will.
teach
You will learn.
Yeah,
You
that
will
is
learn.
what the presentation is for.
You will learn.
Yeah. Now, don't worry. I will be controlling the slides. Don't worry not. I am very good at doing that.
Yeah, Lily loves pushing buttons
I
because
was
she
just-
pushes my buttons all the time.
I will just tell you when I'm ready to get
Okay.
these on. But first of all, I wanted to say there's two parts to this presentation. There's a part about what Omegaverse is, because I think everyone needs to be educated. And then there's our subgender.
Yes. Our
what
presentations.
descriptions.
Yeah,
Yes.
what BB has assigned us.
Yes.
And Duma and I don't know.
I'm correct.
Oh, okay. Well, we will see.
Also, I tried to do this from an analytical perspective. So I tried to
science.
give everyone like points about why I think they're that presentation. So
Yeah. Science.
We will see.
Science.
The thing is,
I have graphs.
and the thing is I'm actually really curious to see what BB assigned me, because BB actually, in my opinion, I think BB knows Dumi like super well, and they've known each other for a really long time, and they live together.
Yeah,
They lived together for a while. And Bibi and I are also very close. She is like
Yes.
a little sister to me.
I was about to say you're like my big sister.
Yeah, but because I am the way that I am, BB does not know like as much about me as she does about Dumi.
I have to see through our collective autism.
Yeah, so I have to.
It's like when you're like trying to talk to someone, but there's 2 panes of glass in between.
Yeah, and you like have to try to read their lips. Yeah, so I'm actually really excited because I want to see how accurate she got. And also, this is gonna be a learning experience because I get to learn more about BB, because I don't think I know BB nearly as well as Dumi does, and BB also gets to learn more about me.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a fun time. This is a learning time for everybody.
Yes. Are you ready, baby?
Yes, I'm ready. Please listen to my lecture.
All right, children, students, pay
Here,
attention.
get out your notes.
Yeah, get your notepads
There
out.
will be a test tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, so Omegaverse.
Yes.
Omegaverse.
The point of this presentation is to diagnose the kitty parade with ABO subgenders.
Yeah.
You can sort of see it under my head, but it says subgenders.
Yeah, it says diagnosing the kitty parade with ABO subgender.
Please look carefully at the class subjects.
Yeah, it's the syllabus.
They will be on the final exam. So
Yes.
make note of these topics and make sure you study.
Yeah, you're gonna be quizzed on it tomorrow.
Yeah, topics include mating ritual. Mating ritual.
Yes, Professor Baby.
Heat and
Yes, Professor Baby. Yes.
pheromones.
Yes.
ABO in society.
Yes.
Subgender relations.
Yes.
And the Omega rights debate. Okay, we can go to the next slide.
It's not it.
Okay, this is very important. Here's your introduction to
Ovulating all by yourself, beautiful.
Okay, Omegaverse, also known as ABO. You have to include the slashes because if you don't, that is a slur. So don't do that. Also known as ABO, is a genre of fanfiction based on the theoretical wolf hierarchy. If you don't know what the wolf hierarchy study was, is that a couple, I want to say biologists, I don't know if that's the right word, decided to observe some wolves and how they interacted with one another, and they came up with the concept of there being an alpha wolf who's in charge, and then rankings of wolves under them. However, that was done in captivity, and when trying to see if they could replicate it in the wild, they can't, because what happened in captivity is that all of the wolves who were in that area were forced together, but in the outside world, in their packs, it's usually mostly family. So like the mom and dad, because wolves mate for life, it's usually the mom and dad are in charge, and there's not really alpha omega stuff. It's just like parents and their kids.
Yeah.
I think wolves mate for life.
I think they do too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that. I remember reading something about that.
Okay, anyway, though the study claiming wolves exist in an ABO dynamic has been debunked, Omegaverse expands on this fictive idea by representing this dynamic as a social and physical hierarchy with different ABO placements, often called subgenders, which is what I will call them.
I'm sorry, I just saw collective. It's just generally they deep. I'm sorry.
Yes, Harper, it's about wolves, but like the wolf in your heart.
Yeah,
Not
Not actual wild wolves.
in some this isn't really important to the presentation, but some interpretations include being a shapeshifter or having like physical wolf traits, but that's not very common among the writers.
Yeah, it's usually seen as like an internal, like internal. What is it called? Like internal
Your inner
functions.
wolf. Your inner wolf.
Your inner wolf.
like genetics and shit.
And yeah, inside you there are 2 wolves, except it's only 1 wolf.
Well, inside me there are 2 wolves.
One is
Autistic.
and one is horny.
She's right.
Okay, you can the three
Oh, you gotta move your head. Move
the three subgenders that are typically used are alphas, who are typically dominant, betas, who are typically very balanced, and omegas, who are typically submissive.
Yeah.
Not in Among Us. that it's, I think it's very rare. I mean, that's sort of what it is. But some Omegaverse is like actual werewolf fiction, but a lot of it is just like,
Just people.
That's people.
oh, I can growl and bare my
And
teeth
purr.
and purr, but I can't. You're not a wolf.
Yeah,
Produce
produ-
like,
yeah,
from
you-
my butthole.
Stop!
And you have pheromones, but you are a person.
You smell like things.
Yeah,
Did you know in Moda Azushi, Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, even though it is not Omegaverse, we were shown as a self-lubing asshole.
Are you kidding? Really? A self-lubing asshole? He auto-lubes! Oh my god! It's a BL, by the way. It's a BL.
Yeah, it's a dame. Okay.
Wait, both my wolves are just tired is so real.
Okay, we can go next. Okay, like I said, I needed to give y'all the full biography.
Oh my god, wait, I didn't know it. I don't know
Okay,
this.
yes.
This is new to me too.
The first known Omegaverse fanfiction was for Supernatural. It was a request by a fan of someone's fanfiction for the fanfiction writer to put the dynamics of that wolf study into a story. A lot of people cite this as the first Omegaverse story. However, it was a request, which means at least 2 people already knew about it. So it was probably in the, the zeitgeist of that Supernatural era. And unless like one single person was like, hey, I really like wolves. Can you make a fan fiction? And the person was like, I guess. Then it was probably a collective idea that came about. But now it is very popular to the point where it's transitioning into traditionally published literature, not just fan fiction. However, unfortunately, most of like the novels,
They're not good.
they're all like very woman submissive, male dominant.
Yeah, they're not very good.
Like you can do that, but you have to make it good.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I went on this spiel before. Something about the passion that fanfiction writers have in creating their worlds or like creating their like stories, it's just unmatched. Like it's just some like the fanfiction writers like have some of the best writing I've seen.
I think it's because fan fiction stems from a love for the characters or the universe, whereas writing within fan fiction tropes, but for new characters, becomes kind of uninspired because you're just writing to get to the trope and not like about characters that already exist, which means they already have like a lot of depth and stuff. So I feel like a lot of people skip out on the character development and just are like, whoa, one
Penis.
bed.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
like
Pee-pee and vagina. Yeah. They're just like pee-pee havers dominant. Vagina havers submissive.
Except that one, I think it's an Omegaverse anime. There's like an impreg anime that I keep getting clips of on my Twitter timeline, and it's honestly really cute.
Wait, I need the name. Sorry.
I don't know.
Anime?
I don't know, but it's really cute. It's like they're married and they have a little kid, and then like the Omega is pregnant again. That's the only clips I've seen. It's actually really cute. But I don't know what it's called. Yes.
How did you just knew?
Because I read the manga when it just came out.
Yeah, I keep getting clips of it.
I
my Twitter. But
you said a child and then gets pregnant. There are a lot like that, yeah. But a lot of times they don't really start off with a child.
Yeah, it's very cute though. Okay,
They're taking notes. The hole is the goal.
Okay, this is
bisexual.
This is just a fun fact about Supernatural because I thought it was funny. Because we're talking about gay sex. But in the English version of Supernatural, if you don't know, at the third to last episode of Supernatural, after 12 fucking seasons, I think it was 12, it might have been 15. I think it was 12, whatever. After seasons upon seasons of queer baiting from the writers, they finally made the angel Castiel confess to Dean Winchester. And he doesn't reciprocate, and then Castiel dies 2 seconds after.
Classic.
He's literally what he says in the English version is "Don't do this." Don't. It's a reference to him sacrificing himself, but he doesn't acknowledge. He doesn't acknowledge the confession at all. Oh, no. But in the Spanish version, they both say "I love you."
So that's why it's bisexual in Spanish.
So people don't know if it was the writers last minute being oh no, we have to keep the queer bait until the last episode.
That's fucked up.
Or if it was two different versions and they filmed at different times, so they had two different versions of the script. But is bisexual in Spanish is very memed in Supernatural circles, and I do it all the time.
Harper asks, is there a Omegaverse outside Supernatural? Yeah, so what BB was saying in the slide before was that the first recorded iteration of Omegaverse in fiction was a Supernatural fanfiction.
I actually believe,
but now it's permeated outside.
It's everywhere.
So it's every fandom, and people make original characters and may write Omegaverse stories too.
I believe the original fan fiction was actually for the actors. I believe it was about Jensen Ackles specifically. Oh. It was I don't know if it was a self-insert or something.
Honestly, go off.
But I found what I think was that story, and it was about Jensen Ackles, but I'm not sure what it was about other than that.
You know what?
I've read at least 7 different Omegaverse fan fictions about Gojo Satoru.
I know.
Help, what does he usually present as?
Alpha. Of course.
Okay.
A piece of shit, flirty, asshole alpha.
Fair. Okay, I got graphs. Okay, so these are from, I wanted to credit the Tumblr account on a little section in the slide, but I forgot. But they are from Tumblr. If you look up Omegaverse popularity, you will get these graphs. Since the quote-unquote creation of the Omegaverse genre in 2011, its popularity has greatly increased over time. I accidentally typed increase, and I was in a voice chat with Yo, and he told me to keep the typo. Increase. As of July 2013, which is when this graph was made, the percent of Archive of Our Own fics posted monthly of Omegaverse was pushing towards 20%.
That's crazy.
Yo.
So there's another graph on the next slide. So I don't know what happened in 2012, but apparently Impreg was not popular. Okay, very important slide. How is ABO connected to Impreg? The correlation between Omegaverse's popularity and its association with the genre Impreg is increasingly positive. If you don't know what Impreg is, it means male pregnancy.
Yeah.
Though much of both genres is simply a specific type of erotic fiction, many stories also include a deep dive into a society where these genres are reality.
Yeah, I've read some
that's what
really
the Omega rights debate is.
Yeah, I've read some really intense fics where they go into discrimination.
They're Omegas deserve jobs.
Yeah.
Very much akin to the suffrage movement. But I did put a little note Though the Omegaverse genre may seem strange or even wrong to some people, in my personal experience, the genre is often used to explore new gender dynamics in a fictional world, as well as give LGBT authors an outlet for writing a society in which their quote-unquote dreams are possible. For example, sometimes Omegaverse is validating for trans writers as there is a disconnect from physical anatomy and gender, and many homosexual authors also write about being able to start families without the necessity of a surrogate or adoption. But like I said, a good bit of it is simply fetish erotica.
Yo saying this equal presentation explaining the great Emperor drought of 2012.
What happened? Don't tempt me, because I would gather the data myself.
It was like the reverse of the sexual revolution. It was the unsexual revolution.
Okay, we can go. So this is a brief explanation of what the subgenders are. Alphas are typically, I'm going to talk about like both the erotica side and also the standard fan fiction side. Alphas are dominants of the Omegaverse. They have the ability to impregnate other subgenders, and they experience a quote-unquote rut similar to an animal's mating cycle. They're often written as aggressive and sex-driven, but can also be written as protective providers for a quote-unquote pack or wolf family. Okay, betas. Betas are the mediators of the Omegaverse. They tend to be more level-headed and patient than both alphas and omegas. While some authors write betas as essentially lacking any subgender, others suggest betas could experience the same mating cycles as alphas and omegas, simply less intense. That's me. That's my opinion. I don't even want to go into that. Their typical role is to balance out a pack. And then I gotta move so I can see. Omegas are the submissives of the Omegaverse, obviously. They have the ability to bear children and experience quote-unquote heats similar to an animal's mating cycle. They are typically written as borderline nymphomaniacs, which is true, but can also be written as nurturing, caring, and attentive.
Very important.
When I took a quiz, I got Omega. What does this mean? That means you're a government. It means you're a government assigned sub.
Yep, exactly. Government assigned sub bottom.
Yeah. But also keep in mind that it is just a quiz.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like if you take a quiz and the quiz tells you you're autistic, it doesn't mean you're autistic.
True.
All my quizzes score like near 100.
Me too.
Okay. Disclaimer. Yes, not all wolves are created equal. Different writers have different ways of portraying the Omegaverse. Some authors use it exclusively for smut, while other authors delve into different societal ideas surrounding this fictional world. There are stories about submissive alphas and dominant omegas, story about non-alpha omega couples, stories exploring gender politics in a world with subgenders, and much more. The descriptions given are extremely vague, and each story comes with its own take on the genre. Basically, every writer kind of makes their own lore.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes it so interesting, is that every time you delve into an Omegaverse story, it's not the same as one that you've read previously.
Yeah, it's like, you know the basics, but one reason I think it's so interesting is to see what different writers' take on it is.
I'm writing an Omegaverse fanfiction where in history, like, it's like a aristocratic society, like medieval kind of. And in history, so like I feel like if you think like Omegaverse in that kind of situation, you would think like the like monarchs would be like alphas, you know what I mean? But in mine, because in mine it's like omegas tend to have a more nurturing and caring like personality. They make better rulers. So in the past, the royal family were the only family that was capable of producing omega children. So only omegas were set to be heirs to the throne. But then there was a big war revolution thing of angry alphas being like, what the fuck? Why do omegas only have to be in charge? So then omegas across all royal families got completely fucking eradicated.
Can you send it to me when you're done?
I don't know if you want to read it. It's about Gojo Satoru.
I don't give a fuck. I just want to read stuff. Okay, also, take that fucking comment back.
There's just neuro 1% IOD failure rate, and that's all.
Stop.
My IUD is named Mrs. T and she's an alpha.
Can we name mine again?
Wait, does that anyone remember?
Yeah, what did we name yours again?
Do you guys remember?
T3.
T3. Oh yeah, it was T3.
I don't have one. Okay, we can go.
The royals hold their pinkies up while doing
Okay. The following slides may require more than one click, so just take it in as you
Okay,
go.
okay.
This is where it degenerates.
Is this you assign? This is
Yup.
you what your
We're about to go through our presentations.
Yeah, this is what BB in her opinion. Keep in mind this all of our presentations. I feel like I have to make a disclaimer in case people take this too seriously.
It's our opinion.
It's our
and
opinion.
it's for fun.
Yeah, it's for fun. So this is what BB has assigned the kiddie parade.
Okay, yes. What subgenders do the members of the kitty parade fall under? Well, cubtainers, I'm here to give you the answers.
Yeah.
Aw,
Now
yeah.
keep in mind, you guys may disagree, and you are fully in your right to do that. And then BB is allowed to disagree with your disagreement. She is fully in her right to do that.
I will say you're allowed to have your own opinion, but I am
Why
correct.
are we called cubtainers? Because it's cubbabies and retainers. Come on. Cubtainers.
All right, let's see.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Yeah.
What am I?
What subgender is doo-doo? Doo-doo is...
Yeah! I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Wait a minute.
Keep going. I'm sorry. Just keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I had to take a really big shot. I showed you really quick.
I was about to say you just took a long sip. Okay.
I arch my bacula!
Wait, Dracula's gay cousin. I arched my bacula.
Well, okay, yes. Dudu is an omega leaning beta. Dudu says she quote unquote is a switch.
I am.
But let's be honest. Dudu leans towards submissive tendencies. Dudu does not feel a draw towards taking care of children in real life, but will do this for fictional characters and pets. I cite the tweet, "I like breeding, but not the result of breeding." As the source.
So the funny thing is I actively, I'm really weird. The reason I don't want to get pregnant is because I don't want to take care of kids after they're born, but I actively want to get pregnant and give birth. Does that make sense?
You and I are the same person, I think.
Like I want to get impregnated and I want to get pregnant with a baby inside of me and have my belly swell up and give birth and do the physical action of giving birth to a child. But I am already a fucking toddler and I could never take care of a child. I feel irresponsible, and that's why I don't want to take care of it after it's born. But I actively want to get pregnant.
Do you want to hear a fun-ish story? Mm-hmm. So I also want to get pregnant, but I am a lesbian, and lesbians can get people pregnant, but not always, right?
Oh, interesting.
So because some lesbians don't have vagina, but I told my ex about this and how I was like, oh, there's this thing where, if y'all know what IVF is, it's like being Harper, don't say that word. That's not a nice word to call lesbians, but it's fine. Yes, I am a lesbian. I'm sorry, Harper. But you can do this thing if you want to do IVF, where basically you get impregnated clinically. Like they like insert a fertilized egg into your body, I think. Yeah. But you can do it if there's two AFAB people, by taking one person's egg out and putting it in another person who can give birth.
Genes.
So it will be like the DNA of one AFAB person, but then the other AFAB person grows the baby, which is very cool, right? Yeah. But yeah, it does require a donor, but in that way you can both be part of the pregnancy, right? I told my ex-girlfriend that, and she said, that's my worst nightmare. If you want kids, go have kids with someone. But I could never stomach the fact that you have another man's baby.
What?
That was a whole conversation. It lasted several hours, and I was like,
but we've already established that your ex is fucking insane.
yeah, I know. I just thought it was funny because like that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, but it would be your egg. What the fuck are you talking about? But it's fine. I just thought it was stupid and funny. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Last point.
Yeah. So I actively want to get pregnant. I just don't. And the thing that's really funny is I am really fucking good at taking care of kids. I am so good with kids.
That's why I said you're an omega leaning beta.
That's why I don't want to take care of them.
You have the natural instinct, but not the desire. Okay. Also, Dudu is a lot more logical and reasonable than people outside of knowing Dudu in real life might know. I feel like you laugh, but in our serious conversations, Dudu always brings up points that like I don't think of, and then also always has like a view of like, oh well, if you look at it from this other side, they might feel like this, or it might be like this. And even when it's a topic that we're all very passionate about and agree on, Dudu always has like a way to express more layers of our opinion than I do. And so yes.
It's not often.
No,
It does happen.
it is often.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Y'all just are mean to each other because you're sisters.
No, because the thing
Ding
is,
dong.
is more logical and reasonable than most people probably know. I would say that's the part of that's like maybe the only part I would disagree with. Not because I disagree with anything you've said, but because the reason, so like I attribute to me knowing certain points, like when I give advice to people and they're like, oh, I didn't think of it that way, it is literally just me quoting what other people have said.
Wrong. I mean, that's still a thing.
And still you being
Yeah.
like, oh, this is pertinent to this current situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to for 5 months.
Yeah, but yes, but I do not like to think of myself as being logical and reasonable because
You don't
that
have
just
to.
makes me sad.
You don't have to.
It makes me sad to think I am capable of being logical and reasonable, but I'm
But you're
not.
like this.
Yeah, but I'm not. Like
Okay.
that actively makes me so sad.
Okay, but I am an example of someone who I think I give good advice, but I never take my own advice.
I don't either.
See? You can be reasonable and
That's true.
not follow your own instructions.
That's true.
I do that. But the reason I said that is because there have been several times where I'm like very emotional, like really bad. And Dudu is like, listen, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. But yeah, you're basically an omega, but
Yeah.
technically not.
What do you think, Lumley?
Oh my god.
Oh, so you disagree?
Well, I can see why.
You could see like baby's points have
Yeah,
merit
it's
to
just
them.
I think I'm biased because like I have never done anything that wasn't taken care of, you know? I'm sorry.
I didn't say Dudu's not an alpha.
That's true. No, that's absolutely true.
Everyone needs to be taken care of sometimes.
Mine is I have to be taken care of all the time.
And that's okay. Also, part of this is because you insist that you're a switch.
Yeah, she's
Well, their
Oh
opinions.
my god, I placeboed myself into being a beta. Guys, it works.
You're trans beta. I'm sorry.
Trans beta is crazy.
Will their opinions be on the exam? Fuck no. Only mine. I'm right.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, this is BB's presentation.
Yeah,
In her
BB's
presentation,
presentation.
she is right.
I'm also just stating facts that are true, objectively.
I agree with pretty much everything here except the leans towards submissive tendencies is incorrect because I am an alpha. So
That's fucking hilarious.
I disagree with BB.
Alphas don't talk about wanting to be pregnant.
I am not an omega leaning beta. I am an alpha.
Yeah,
Alphas don't talk about wanting to be pregnant.
Whatever.
Okay, at least I know I'm right.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I'm an alpha.
We're moving on.
Wait, no, I actually am really curious. I want to do polls to see what like the people think. Like, give them all three options and see what their opinion.
I did a poll for myself in the Tiger Den.
All right, Rotanders. What is Juju? I'm just gonna...
Omega leaning beta mentally thinks alpha. Yeah. I thought you were gonna leave it as alpha or no.
I considered it, but if I did that, then everybody in chat would be like, make an actual decent fucking poll.
Yeah.
But I'd have to remake it anyway.
You're subgender fluid.
Subgender fluid.
I'm sorry. The jokes are easy.
They are easy.
Okay.
That's not okay. No! Why is nobody voting alpha? It's supposed to be alpha!
You're all wrong. There's a secret fourth thing.
I'm pressing a fourth option. It's like brunch.
Y'all said, okay, Jimmy called me today while I was getting ready to leave my house, and Jimmy said, do you want this food? And I said, for lunch or dinner? Keep in mind, this was like 2:45. And Jimmy is like, Linner? Huh? That's lunch.
What? Because we usually eat dinner at like 5. Or like 5 or 6. So it's like linear for us.
Oh, I get it. Mrs. T is what makes me a beta.
You got Mrs. T for the alpha hormones?
Oh wait, no, I'm the alpha and Mrs. T is the omega in me.
Your inner wolf.
So Mrs. T is what balances it out and makes me an omega. I mean a beta.
Oh, guys, she did a Freudian slip!
I did not.
Freudian slipped!
Yo, what the heck? Don't say you agree with me just because you have to. What the heck? Mean. Okay, we can move on. Because
Mrs. T is the alpha keeping Juju's omega in check.
the inner omega.
I'm trying to fix the donegal. And by fix I mean make it worse in a different way.
Oh, fuck off!
I see. Okay, so it looks
Oh, I forgot there was a dono goal. I haven't sent
looks like-
anything yet.
No, don't.
Yep.
Looks like most people agree.
Yeah.
She admitted it. Rudu is omega.
No. Shall we? The
Okay.
slide before clearly says that I am not an omega. So get fucked, idiot.
Omega
Okay.
was definitely in the title.
Okay.
Wait, you have to click it. You have to.
Wait, no, I'm not done.
No, the menu.
Oh, I have.
Oh my god! So you're right clicking!
I'm drunk.
You had like literally a sixth of a soju bottle. That's like one shot. Or maybe two.
You are unbelievable.
Okay, time for Do Me. What
Yummy.
subgender is Do Me? Just kidding.
I'm an alpha!
I hope you like my pictures.
When the gang pulls up. We got you played twice!
I don't know, but the right one is Joshua. Okay, I consider Dumi to be a very stubborn omega.
So wait, she says she's an alpha, but that makes her, but then doesn't that make her a beta?
No,
Like me?
no.
Because she thinks she's a switch.
You
why,
both-
Why do I get bullied for saying I'm a switch, which is the truth? But Duma doesn't.
I've never heard Dumi say she was a switch.
I've never said that was a switch.
Dumi just says she's an alpha so that she can say she's right in conversations.
No, I don't.
Okay. Dumi and I both do this, hate making decisions unless you really have to. The amount of times we would sit there going back and forth about what to eat.
There was one time when
we
were
lived
living
together.
like we ate like literally like an hour late because we were just like, so what do you want?
I don't know, what do you want? I don't know, what do you want?
And then we would just lapse into silence and then be like, okay, but what do you want?
Okay, but you're hungry, right? What do you want to eat? We had to take turns being like, you have to choose this time. And then Rumi also Rumi has like subtle caring instincts. Like, for example, we'll do things for people and then act like it's not a big deal. Like, what? I didn't do much. All I did was make you an entire meal that you can eat in the middle of the night.
Inaccurate. Demi doesn't know how to cook.
She did for me.
I did do that.
You cooked for BB, but you don't cook for yourself?
She made me
Why cook when you can eat
kimchi
proper?
bokkeumbap with samgyeopsal.
Yeah.
You always come to me whining that you don't know how to cook and you don't know how to make kimchi bokkeumbap, so you always make me do it for you.
No.
Yes, you do.
That's little sister privilege.
Yeah.
That she's always like, I'm always like, make it yourself, and she's like, I don't know how. The weaponized incompetence is crazy with this
Cannot
one.
talk about weaponized incompetence when every time I ask you to do something, you're like, wait, but I just don't know how to do it.
Okay, but the difference is I actively don't remember how to do things.
Rumi not wanting to cook is her omega trait then? No, it's because Rumi will do things that are very nice and like out of the way kind and then be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. It was no big deal. I was already on my way to a bakery to get you a fruit tart. So it's just on the way. You know?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, huh?
No.
Yeah, huh? It's just Rumi pretends to be an alpha, so she's like, I'm cool. I'm too cool for that.
The thing about Rumi is she pretends to be an alpha in like just like general like social interactions, but in the bedroom she's not at all, and she knows that. She's like open about that.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm a bottom.
I'm a bottom.
Coping mechanisms.
I'm not insecure like a certain someone.
All right, fine. You want me to be honest? I'll be honest. I'll give you my opinions. BB is an omega through and through. Every aspect
This
of
isn't
BB
about me.
Hang on. Every aspect about BB is an omega. She's an omega, and we love her for it. And anybody who thinks BB is not an omega is simply incorrect.
People voted alpha in my Discord, and I think they were trolling because it was winning for a while.
Dummy.
My phone is dying. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vivi. I disagree. Dumi is because I see the way she is in social settings, and I think she is a beta. She's not a switch beta. She is like a sub.
You can be a submissive.
She is she is submissive bottom beta because her genes, like the way she works in life is, I feel like she through like growing up, her genetics have been gaslit into making her a beta because she's had to take care of me all the fucking time.
Once again,
and also
trans beta.
but also she has like, the thing is that she is like, if you see her in the bedroom, you would think every aspect of her is an omega, but in society and like during
You had to work through that
during
one.
social settings, which is like 90% of the time, because you're not gonna be having sex 90% of the time. 90% of the time you are just gonna be living. During just normal living, she is a beta because she encompasses a lot of different traits of both being an alpha and a beta. She's incredibly protective, and she can be
But
very.
omegas can also be protected.
Yeah, I know, but we can just, but you can apply that to everything, like to everything, because they can all be anything. So it's like if we're going by just like what like is like, I guess, stereotypically thought of, Dumi is incredibly balanced in her normal life, and so I think she is a beta that is not a switch. She's like a submissive bottom beta. I think.
Why are you avoiding yourself?
BB is an omega. I said I would be truthful. I'm getting to myself. I just have to explain why I have my opinions.
Wait, did you change? Did you just say Jimmy is a submissive bottom omega?
Beta. Did I say Omega? That was the slip of my tongue.
Maybe I just heard wrong because I'm right.
I think Doomy is a... BB is a part of the kitty, but she's a part of the kitty parade.
I was the one who made the title. What do you mean I'm a part of the kitty parade? I made it up.
She made up the kitty parade thing. She came up with the title. Yeah, but BB is a bottom submissive Omega. Doomy is a bottom submissive Beta. Jojo. Can I stop being honest for myself?
No.
I think, and I
will say some of this is just trolling, because I think it'd be funny if I assigned y'all things that
Yeah, of course. Come on, Jenny, spit it out.
I think I am an Omega.
We're a bunch of Omegas.
I think, and the reason is not, I think in the bed, I think I am a dominant top Omega.
That's possible, but I don't know if that applies to you.
And the reason I call myself a switch is because biologically I feel like I am inclined to want to have children and bear children, and I am, and stuff like that, but in the bedroom I am a top. But then throughout life, I'm really, really bad at, like,
are you a top or are you a dom? Because if you're a top, that means you're pegging people.
Both.
Nice.
I am, and the thing is I am like, because when I feel like when I am around kids, I don't actively want to take care of them, but when I am in kids, I naturally become very...
When you're what?
What?
Run that something back.
With children.
Yeah.
Near children.
Like with kids, like around them.
You said when I'm in kids.
Did I say that? I meant with. I thought I said with. No, I'm sorry. I meant like with children. Shut up. Okay, when I'm with children, I am naturally very nurturing and I take care of them really well. That's why I'm super good with children, even though I don't actively want to take care of children. But then also I'm really, 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 really bad at taking care of myself, and people need to take care of me all the time, and it's taken a lot for me to not hate myself for it.
Wait, no, you go.
Oh, and then I was also gonna say, and I cannot fight the very deep primal urge in me to get impregnated at every fucking turn and bend. And so throughout life, like in social settings, I think I am logically an Omega, but in the bed, but I am a dominant top Omega.
Wait, containers. Do you want to hear a funny story? There was this one time, there was a baby in the stroller, and I was like, oh, a child. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi. So I went, and I was like, oh, hi, and he looks at me and just goes, I just started sobbing.
Yeah, but recently you've, like, in the past few years, you've, like, liked babies more than you used to, because you used to say you hated them.
I did used to say I hated them.
It's your presentation coming up.
I know, it's literally, I think I presented.
Your presentation.
And so it was really the thing that makes it funnier is then whenever I turned my head in, the baby started laughing and giggling and being really happy.
Thing.
Yeah, and then I would turn away and Doomy would say hi, and then it would start crying
again.
But
I was like, what is wrong with you?
Also, this is something that I don't know if BB knows. Whenever I get really anxious and like I have trouble battling the anxiety, and like I can't just keep taking my anxiety meds because that's not good. The way I calm my anxiety is by watching mommy vlogs and birth vlogs.
You think I don't do that?
Like,
yeah, because you're an Omega.
That is.
Shut the fuck up!
But that's my go-to whenever I'm anxious. I watch mommy vlogs and birth vlogs, and I don't know why. I cannot give you a reason why, but they calm me and they make me so happy.
Do you watch Tweety?
You said no.
Tweety, yeah!
I know exactly what you
No freaking way! No freaking way! Wait, retainers, do you know what I watch when I'm anxious? Order packing ASMR.
Oh, very
My
true.
favorite
Also,
channel is 1 hour ASMR.
Also keyboards.
Oh yes, keyboards.
Yeah, that's why I think, if I'm being honest, I think I am an Omega for those reasons. But I'm just a dominant top top Omega.
No,
I could have said Omega for everyone, but that would be really boring. So I tried to make it interesting.
Yes, you tried to make it interesting, girl. You could have made it interesting by saying I was a top dominant.
But you're
Omega.
not!
Yes, I am.
I think we need to move on.
I did my best.
No, you did so good. You did so good, Vivian.
I'm fucking around too. This is not serious. This is not a serious thing.
Oh, Doggo, are you done with classes?
But can
I agree.
can we all agree though that BB is an Omega?
Yes.
Okay, that is
You
the,
need
that-
to wait until the presentation.
Yeah, the presentation.
Yes, this is me. Please follow Yo. He made this art.
It's very beautiful.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I print out all of my fan art and put it in my journal.
Oh, that very sweet.
That's very cool.
That's why baby's an Omega.
What?
We're just gonna look at every sweet trait
Yeah.
BB does and be like, that's
That's why you're an Omega.
Okay, we can move on. We have I know he's Bond.
That's Stephen fucking
I thought I was so funny.
Okay, 100% what the subgender was and the results. The results.
It says I'm a pirate.
I'm a pirate with pain. Oh,
and then it's June. It's June as a wolf.
Oh my god!
were we right or were we right?
We're right. I'm always right because I'm an alpha.
Shut the fuck up. Keep going. Question mark? Okay, I think I sort of did this just because people were trolling me and saying alpha. And I was like, I guess.
No, Harper knows the weirdest like off meta like K-pop facts.
Harper's an 18.
He is like actually an 18. No, it was so funny because I was doing love talk and like Harper was like I was like yeah like Lucas and I was like why do you know their name?
Why
And he was like that's the only one I know.
Harper knows
He
so
knows,
much
like,
more
the
about
weirdest
K-pop.
K-pop facts.
I thought.
I know. Harper and I had a whole conversation about 18. The OMG Hongjung is so funny. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I love taking care of kids. I like being around kids. I like teaching kids. However, I think everyone deserves a break from kids sometimes.
Yes, very true.
Throwing it back for Lucas! Maybe choose another member.
That's the only one he knows.
That's the only one he knows.
Learn some more.
It's okay, Harper. There's one named 10. Like the number.
Oh yeah, 10 is good. Throw it back for 10.
Yeah,
actually.
that's easy to remember.
Except 10.
He'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, kids are a lot. They truly are.
You know that clip from a manga where it says they were both bottoms? And it's that's Harper and 10. Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I enjoy a lot of household tasks, but I physically can't do them very often. So I just like it when I feel good enough, like when I feel healthy enough. I do like cleaning and cooking and stuff like that.
I love cooking. Baby,
Yeah.
it says psychically.
Not the autocorrect. What the fuck?
What happened? What?
I actually do chores with my brain.
With your mind powers.
I'm actually
Telekinetic.
I'm actually Scarlet Witch. You didn't know
Yo!
that?
The best one.
I love her.
I love her.
She's my mommy.
Okay.
Have y'all ever watched X-Men Evolution?
No.
There's an entire Wanda arc, and she like goes goth and cuts off all her hair, and she looks so cool. I had such a huge crush on her when I was little.
She
Sexy.
is my mommy.
Yeah.
Sexy.
I can get angry, and when I get angry, I feel like I stay angry for a while. But if there are even small disagreements, I literally have breakdowns, and it's actually a real problem.
It's actually, it's really sweet because, like, BB getting angry is, like, if like Kimchi were to get angry. Like tiny kitten energy. Not scary.
I can be scary. I'm a tiger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When I get really angry, I cry.
I know.
Same. So apparently there's like, okay, you know,
Yeah?
autistic meltdowns and or shutdowns.
Yeah.
Apparently one of the things, like obviously there's like fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Those are all like things that happen a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know this until I started watching a creator on YouTube who discusses her own experience with autism, but apparently running away from confrontation is a form of autistic meltdown. She said, for example, like she was at a restaurant with her family and they said something that kind of made her spiral, and she walked out of the restaurant and started running down the street, and then when she realized what she was doing, she stopped and turned around.
Oh, interesting.
But I used to get in trouble with my parents because if we had an argument, I would
just
say,
leave?
no, I'd try to go up to my room and my mom would be like, stop walking away.
Wait, you do?
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah, we're Hog, we know.
Oh my God.
You are.
Yeah,
Wait, baby, can you hand me that roll of toilet paper? My nose is coming out.
it's really funny that you say that. Yeah, but like I would fight with my mom over something really, really stupid because we are the same person. So like, you know, when people have like a barely different opinion than you and you're like, why aren't we exactly the same?
Yeah.
And then we would get angry at each other for thinking the same thing in a different way. And so I would like, because my family lives in the basement. So this was really bad. My mom couldn't walk up the stairs. And so I would always feel like, I'm going to go to my room. I'm a horrible person.
No.
And so every once in a while she'd be like, stop running away from confrontation. I'm not confident enough for this. Okay.
I just remember being like a kid, and anytime like even in high school and stuff, whenever like I would get into a fight with my parents, like, or I like knew that I would get in trouble and I like did not want to, my go-to was to stock up on water and food
hide
and like
lock herself in like the closet or something, literally barricade herself like she was like living in a zombie apocalypse.
I like had my own bunker with like, but I was like, I'm never leaving, I'm never coming out.
Like see how they feel when they just never see me again.
I literally would barricade my door with like chairs and shit and like never.
That reminds me, there was a time when Rumi and I, when one of our old roommates, who is very mean, was saying some mean things.
I hate her.
And Rumi was like standing up for us because I'm a coward and I couldn't do it. And I went to my room and I sat under the desk because I was like, I need to be in a smaller space.
Once I finished yelling at her, I went to check on BB and I was like, oh,
under
are you
the
okay?
desk.
And the worst part is that roommate came in and started laughing at BB.
Yeah.
What an ass.
I know, right?
Didn't she lock herself in the bathroom? Yeah, Dude and I had a really big argument, and she told me that I should have been adopted. And I came down to the basement, and I went into the bathroom, and I got blankets and water bottles and snacks, and I just locked myself in the bathroom in the dark and cried on the toilet.
No, the funniest part about that is that like she didn't even need to do all that. Like she could have just locked the basement door.
The basement door doesn't lock, you dumbass.
You could have like fashioned a rope or something.
Why would
and tied it to the handrail?
Why would I do that?
Why would you go into the bathroom instead of the entire basement?
Because the bathroom lock has an actual lock.
Do you do this thing where like even when you're by yourself you're still masking?
Yes.
Because I do this thing where like I feel like the only time I can fully unmask is when I go to the bathroom because I'm completely alone. So I'll be like in my house alone with just my dogs, and then I'll go to the bathroom, like not to use the bathroom, just to sit in there, and I'll be like, finally. I to be completely alone, even when I'm already alone. And it's really frustrating.
Whenever I use the bathroom, I like, and I'm sitting on the toilet. Like, I don't know if this is a tism thing, but I don't like whenever I'm in a seated position, I hate like my legs being down.
Oh yeah,
and,
I like sit on my tiptoes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
hitting the ground. So even when I'm on the toilet, like a lot of the times when I like, because it's not that I don't.
Please do not tell me you said crisscross applesauce on the toilet.
I just like lift my knees up with my toes. I like when I'm sitting, I like it just in the bathroom, really, not anywhere else. I like I don't know why I don't like my feet flat on the ground when I'm using the bathroom. So I just like sit on like the front of your foot the whole time.
Like, it's hard to explain for. It's not that I don't like the feeling of the floor on the bottom of my feet or anything. It's just that I don't like my legs being in that 90 degree angle position. Like, it just doesn't feel comfortable for
I don't
me.
like it either.
Yeah, which is what, like, even now my feet aren't touching the ground.
When
I have them propped up, but like whenever I'm in the bathroom and I am like in there for I'm like pooping or something and it's like longer, I hate how my legs feel. So
I said crisscross applesauce on the toilet.
I usually, when I'm sitting anywhere, like I'm doing it now, but like when I sit in a chair that usually people would have like 90 degree leg for, I always like put my feet under the chair and like sit on my tippy toes because I don't like the way that my legs feel when they're just like straight up. It makes me feel like I'm exercising.
It takes long enough for you to turn into a monk.
Warhawk, you're funny today.
Today is crazy.
Today is crazy.
No, Warhawk's funny all the time. He's just especially funny today.
Do you ever lose feelings in your legs? I do with the tiptoes thing.
I respect the enjoying household task thing a lot because for me, I hate like the one household task, which is arguably one of the most important that I hate more than anything is I hate cleaning so much because I just look at a mess and I get so overwhelmed and then I can't do it.
Oh, that's what my room is like right now.
Yeah, but I love to cook. My favorite, that's why like Nume probably like can attest to this, but whenever I make something for the family, I always have to double check and ask them if it's good because like the best feeling, the reason I love to cook so much is because when I make food and I see people enjoying it and saying it's good, it is the best feeling ever, and that's why
that's how I feel about baking. I can't cook very well because you know what they say, like cooking is an art, baking is a science. Because baking, you kind of follow the same exact steps every time, but cooking, a lot of the times you'll have to
variation.
You have to adjust to the same dish that you like. Like one time it might feel too salty because like it's really cold and you're not sweating that much, but then in summer it might not be salty enough because you're sweating all your salt out. And so I'm very not good at changing the cooking. I'm only good at like following baking recipes because I can measure it exactly and be like, okay, it's not gonna be bad. Even though I have done that before. One time I tried to make banana bread, but we were out of one of the things I needed, and so I looked up a replacement, and when I took it out of the oven, the top of it was done, so I took it out, and then on the inside it was like curdled.
Oh. Wow. I can't believe we're all Omegas.
I think we're the perfect trio because Doodle cooks, BB bakes, and Doomy eats.
This is why I think you're a beta. This is literally why. It's because you say shit like this.
Doomy can provide the resources and also
I'll set the table.
And the alcohol.
And the alcohol.
But also something I saw that really, like, that made me, because I used to think Doomy was just fully an Omega up until this presentation. The reason why BB changed my mind is because when I saw the thing about betas where it says they tend to be mediators.
Yes.
That's what Doomy is.
Doomy does that very well. I considered just saying Doomy beta, but then we read the same fan fiction.
Yeah.
So I was like, well.
I think that's like Doomy, because honestly, I'm gonna be honest, like I say this with the most love. Please don't think this is a bad thing. But if Bibi and I were by ourselves and Dumi didn't exist, we would be a mess.
That is so true.
Like, even in our family, Dumi is like the balancing pillar a lot of the times. That's why she had a mental breakdown from the pressure of being like the perfect middle child, is because she was like the thing keeping everything in balance. And she had felt so much pressure.
We don't talk about that.
Literally,
I was a different person. From ages like 17 to 19, I was a different person.
Yeah.
I think I put with alpha tendencies for myself because I think I get like aggressive in very specific situations.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One time, there was my brother and I went to daycare when we were little because both of my parents worked like overtime every single day.
The daycare where someone tried to sacrifice you?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell that story after this story. I was almost sacrificed to Satan.
Like genuinely? Like it's not a joke?
Like genuinely.
Holy fuck!
Someone also tried to kill me when I was 11. I'll explain both of those things after this, but there was a kid that my brother was quote unquote friends with, but my brother was a little bit younger than him and smaller. And like, oh my goodness, my phone's on 10%.
You want to grab your charger?
I will after this story because I also have to pee.
Okay.
But I like anytime that kid said anything even a little bit mean to my brother, I would go up to him and I'd be like, "What the fuck did you say? What the fuck did you say?"
Yeah.
And I was like 3 years older than him. There was this one time, this is the time I remember, but I remember him, it was Halloween, and he wore a Harry Potter costume, and I went up to him and I was like, "You don't fucking deserve to be Harry Potter." I didn't say it like that, but I was like, "How fucking dare you?" You know?
I can see why you would say with alpha tendencies, because like, yes, again, remember that just because you're like, just because like omegas don't always have to be nurturing and submissive, and alphas, and like there are plenty.
I do think I am both of those.
Yeah, but omegas don't, like, you can be an omega and be like, have like those, like, I guess stereotypic like protective alpha traits. But like, if we're going by those stereotypes, I would agree that Bibi gets very passionate and protective and like stuff about things that she cares about.
I was about to say something horrible. Sorry.
What?
I was about to say, just like me, It's fine. I just think joking about 17 and Omega versus really funny.
Okay. You have to tell your sacrificing story.
Okay, I'll tell the sacrificing one first, because I'm pretty sure it happened before the I'm gonna kill you one. Okay, so I was friends with these two girls at my daycare who were both younger than me. I think my best friend at the daycare was 2 years younger than me. I will call her Danny.
Okay, Danny.
And there was another girl who was, I think her age maybe a year older, but I know she was younger than me. I will call her Mary. And I usually just played with Danny. Like, I would get a soda and we would split it because they had these little cups, or like we would play Polly Pockets together, or we would, most of the time we ran outside on the playground and made up our own magical fantasy stories, because it wasn't just a playground, it was like a big hill with at the bottom there was a playground, but there was like a bunch of open space, so we would just like run around. And one day we were outside and Mary was with us, and it was going to storm soon, so there were like you know when the sky gets like gray but it's still light outside, so you can still see everything. There are these clouds coming in, and I think Mary was trying to be silly, but I don't think she understood that she took it too far, because basically the entire time she was saying like, "Oh, the thunderstorm is coming because evil is coming. Evil is going to descend upon us." You know, like, I mean, I think she was like 7, so you know, like how little kids play. But then like there was a cloud in the sky that kind of like vaguely resembled a hand, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's Satan coming for us. We need a sacrifice." And she grabbed me by the throat and started pressing her thumbs into the center of my throat.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a pretty scrawny child, and I also have never liked confrontation, so I just sat there like very scared until I like shook her off, and then I told the daycare workers, but they didn't even file an incident report. I had to tell my parents.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. They didn't even call my mom.
What the fuck?
Nope. At the same daycare, there was a chair. You know how the blue school chairs have like the metal like nubs on the bottom?
Yeah. My hair always got stuck in those.
Yeah. You know, like there's some on the feet of the chair.
Yeah.
One time, one of those metal things was broken off, and I used to wear flats like all the time when I was little because I wanted to be a ballerina. I was in ballet for 1 year, and then I got bullied out of it, and I never went back. Anyway, so I like pulled the chair. You know how like when you're in school with those chairs, you like put your foot around the bar and then you like pull it towards you to sit down. I did that, but because the chair wasn't like balanced, it went like the metal bar went over my foot, and when I sat down, it scraped an entire line of skin off of my foot. And they still didn't call my mom. They just wrote it on a piece of paper and told her when she picked me up.
Oh, jeez.
I was like sitting there crying, and like the manager of the entire daycare had to come over there and be like, it's not a big deal. I was like, the skin on my foot is missing, and I had to wear like a little like wrapped foot thing to school until it got better. Yeah.
That daycare sounds like hell.
It was hell.
Wow.
So now on to the almost died story. Where's the daycare? I hope it's not open anymore. What kind of place was this? Cheap for poor people, because that's what we were. It was like, where do we send our kids after school? Okay, anyway. This was before I got evicted. So it was like when my family lived in a cul-de-sac, and I was friends with, well, I say friends, we like sort of hung out together because it was a cul-de-sac with a bunch of kids. Like you all sort of hung out together.
Yeah.
And I think she was like 1 or 2 years younger than me. And then her brother was either the same age as my brother or like a year younger. But anyway, Travis, that detail isn't necessary, I feel like, just saying. Anyway, but I sort of knew them. Like, it was funny because my best friend lived next door to me at the time, but these kids like hung out around there, but they weren't, not to sound elitist, they weren't actually from the cul-de-sac. They were from around the corner.
Yeah.
Actually 2 corners, like a whole different street. But they would like walk down and play. It's okay.
It's okay. We got it.
I'm just sensitive.
Yeah.
And
you're all good, Travis.
And
you're
stupid.
Good, you're good. No, you're not stupid. Stop it.
Anyway, so one day I was riding my Razor scooter. I think I was 11.
Yeah.
I was 10 or 11.
Yeah.
So I was riding my Razor scooter because when I was little, I biked every single day. And if I wasn't biking, I was on my scooter because I thought it was so cool. So I was at the actual cul-de-sac, like the round part. And a car pulls up next to me. And the window rolls down. And it's 2 parents.
Yeah.
Right? And the mom is driving, but I'm looking through the passenger window. And the mom says, "You're friends with M and C, right?" Which were like the kids' initials. And I was like, yeah, because I'm 10. I don't want to be, I was a very concerned child. So I was like, I don't want to be mean. Like I know them. But anyway, I was like, yeah, we're friends. And the mother says, and I quote, "My kids are in trouble, so I've decided they don't need to have friends anymore. Can you please step into the road so I can run you over?"
What?
And I was like,
was she sober?
I don't know, but I was like, what? The kids were in the back of the car when this was happening.
What the fuck?
I was
what?
like,
That's like criminal behavior.
I was like, what? And she was like, you're their friend, so I need to run you over. They don't deserve friends anymore. Can you get into the road, please? And I was like, no. And she was like, Well, I just think they deserve it. Like, they don't deserve friends anymore, and I need to show that they don't deserve it.
There's no way she was in her right state of mind.
I ran home, which was only like 3 or 4 houses down, but like I ran to my house and I immediately told my mom, and my mom was furious, obviously.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm gonna call the fucking police. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police. And I was like, terrified, but I think the only reason we didn't call the police is because we were about to get evicted and they had a notice of eviction for us.
Okay.
And so I was just sitting there like, oh, there's someone out there who wants to kill me.
Oh yeah, hire the lawyer.
Yeah, hire the lawyer.
Yeah, file some criminal charges. Statute of limitations. Who?
I don't even know if they still live there, but coincidentally, the brother, like the little brother, when I was in middle school, I had to go back to the elementary school every once in a while because, you know, my brother was there. And sometimes I would go with my family to pick up my brother or something like that.
Yeah.
And the little boy one time was like, I had very crooked teeth as a child.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, did you finally fix your teeth? I did not have braces yet. So I was like, oh, no, nothing changed. And he was like, oh. I didn't get braces until high school, and I had them, I think, from sophomore year till my freshman year of college. I had palate spreaders, and I had those tooth things, and then I had to get my canines pulled down, and then they shaved off my fangs without asking.
They did to me too.
I know, it made me so sad because I actually liked
got my
them.
fangs shaved off.
Yeah, like
my will.
my like these 2 teeth here used to be super sharp.
Same.
And like I thought they were cute, and I always used to joke that I had like vampire fangs. And then one day, and I don't even remember the date. It's just one day they were just smooth, and they stopped being sharp.
It was after you got your braces taken off.
Yeah, I am upset about it still. I want my fangs. I want my fangs.
Yeah, it's so sucky because then you look at people's canines and they're like flat on the bottom, but it's so obvious that they weren't originally like that.
Yeah.
There's more slides to the presentation.
Oh, there's more. All right,
There's a couple more, and then I will go get my charger. Okay, yes. I hope you learned a lot today. Absolutely 100% correct opinion. Thank you.
Is that the end? Oh, there's more.
Okay, thanks. Bye. I'm gonna go get my charger and potty, and then
stand up. Who's gonna present first?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, we'll do my slide and you can present it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
So we'll set it up. Yeah. All right. Let me turn this off real quick. No, don't look at it. Don't look at it. I'm not looking. Okay. Yeah. I don't want you to see the previews. Yeah.
I can't see you.
Oh, no. You can open them. You can open them. Oh, you can open it. It's just white now.
Oh, it's just white.
Yeah. That was the warm-up presentation. Next, we have secret presentations that each of us made. So like, Doomy will, and we don't know what each other made. Yeah. What the heck? Did you just ascend?
I want a burger.
You just ate one for lunch. You got a burger from Taco Mac for lunch.
That was Lemmer.
Marco. Yeah, so Doomy will be presenting my presentation, I will be presenting BB's presentation, and BB will be presenting Doomy's presentation. And you guys also don't know what the subjects of our presentations are. You will see.
So we'll see. Prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Mine's not very good.
Mine is very low effort, and I like saw a slight preview of BB's, and it's so like beautiful and orange.
Oh no!
Mine is the shittiest.
I made mine in like 40 minutes.
Mine is the most scuffed presentation ever. It's not even that long. Like BB's had 26 fucking slides. I think mine has like 7.
Oh, mine's like 17.
That's
18.
crazy.
Baby had me take a test and I got independent omega.
I don't want to talk about my results for that test because they were false.
They were submissive Omega.
Shut up.
Independent. Yeah, I can actually see that, Flash. I can see that.
Because I'm not submissive. I can agree that I'm an Omega, but I'm not submissive.
Yes, you are. You are. Too bad, though. Don't make me pull out the hormone.
You also got submissive Omega.
Yeah, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed. There's 2 of us here, and only one of us is ashamed.
That's not true.
You are ashamed.
That's not true.
It is true.
I am not submissive.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You can deny it all you like, but the truth is the truth. Everybody knows the truth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate you.
I'm sad now.
Just drink more alcohol. Oh my god. I'm dominant. I'm drunk.
Oh, there you go. She's making really weird faces. She's making really weird We were being aliens.
Why did you do angry? I saw on the monitor upstairs.
Oh, because shit. Wait, why were you angry?
Because people in chat keep saying I'm submissive and I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I can be angry. I have an angry tongue. But I don't have a crying toggle, which probably would be more useful. I'll be honest. What does that mean?
It's from Drake and Josh.
It's the episode where Drake and Josh trick Megan into thinking they're aliens.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, Josh is like, Gweeg. And Megan's like, he said Gweeg!
The episode I remember the most is when Josh runs over Oprah.
I liked the Treehouse episode because of the iconic Drake. Where's the door hole?
I can show. Oh, those are my knees. See, look. I'm angry.
I want to say angry. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Oh my goodness!
Let's all be angry.
Okay. Is it this one? That was bad.
No.
Oh, that's yours. Where is my... What's that one? I don't even know what that is.
You became Tsukishima for a second.
What are you looking for?
Oh. What the fuck was that? I don't know.
I got it on angry
It
myself.
sounded like one of the babies.
I'm unangry now.
I'm also unangry. Okay.
Okay, this is my presentation and Doomy will be presenting it.
I'm very excited.
Okay, Drake, where's the body of Christ?
Okay, Judas, where's the body of Christ? That reminds me of one of my favorite posts someone has ever made on the internet. I think it was a Tumblr post, and it said, "You are my brother in Christ, but so were Cain and Abel, so you better shut the fuck up before I find a rock about it."
Find a rock about it. I love that.
I think about that all the time. Before I find a rock about it, it's so funny.
Okay, presentation. Are you ready to present it? Yeah, okay, so this is my presentation and Yumi will be presenting. Wouldn't it make more sense for you to do the glasses instead of being bald? Okay, I guess you can be both. Okay. Professor is here. Professor Lily has entered the building.
Is this on the test?
Yes.
Man.
Hi, Vincent.
That is something you would say, Doggo.
Oh, that's not what happened. This presentation is on why boards are not real.
What is that? Is that a pelican?
It's a fake abomination.
Oh, okay. Because Reagan replaced them with spies. He's having fun. Leave him be. Oh, it's okay.
It says I'm stupid because birds are stupid.
You can make me disappear.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The sign says I'm stupid. Look at these fucking
Oh my gosh, I was gonna choke on my soju.
Reason why birds are not real. Number one, they are nightmare reptiles.
I like some birds. Some. I like herons.
The birds that have the murder stick on fact A, and they will kill you and all your loved ones.
Well, yeah, they are descended from dinosaurs. They have murder in their veins.
That one has a real sharp murder stick on the fact A.
I'm laughing so much that my teeth are hurting because I keep clenching my teeth.
What the fuck is hat?
We're going to German now.
Is hat?
Oh, hi, little tiger.
Wrong card. Yeah.
It's going great.
Wrong card.
I have had about a half a bottle of soju.
I have a tiny
There's-
little itty bitty left.
There's little tiger. If you want drinks, there's some lemonades in the fridge, and also there's a half drink in soju if you want it. You can have it if you want it. It's peach.
What is that?
What is das? Was ist das?
Oh, guess what else in history of the world has murder stick? Nightmare monsters have murder sticks, and that's why birds cannot be real because they are nightmare creatures with murder sticks like nightmare monsters. Please look at these waffle fucks. Why have night sleep?
I really like cranes and herons.
It's gonna poke your eye out.
And I really like crows and ravens because they can remember you, and if you befriend them, they will befriend you.
They remember you to poke your eye out.
No, they're very nice.
They remember you because they are government planted spy cameras.
Did you know that pigeons were domesticated and then people forgot about them, and so they're basically like stray cats?
Oh,
Isn't that sad?
also pigeons are like very, very clean and smart.
Yeah,
They're not real because birds aren't real.
but like they were domesticated as like a pet, just like cats and dogs, and then people stopped getting them, and so that's why there are so many like normal pigeons outside because they were domesticated and then they were
Poor
like,
things.
yeah.
Damper, quick. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
didn't mean to
you
interrupt.
go.
Okay, I was gonna say, Damper, quick pop quiz. Who made this presentation you're looking at right now? Since you weren't here.
Because you were playing Apex Legends.
Fucking Apex.
Fuck you.
Seagulls are assholes. That damn albatross.
He hates you.
He hates me.
You got it wrong, Damper.
I can't believe he didn't know
Can't
it was
believe
me.
this.
I can't
Hamper,
believe it.
Damper.
I can't believe he
can't
didn't
believe
know it was me.
it.
I've made this amazing presentation on why birds are not real, and Doomy is the one presenting it, but I made it.
Yeah.
Also, Damper, you missed my presentation.
On the
Yeah, you missed the Omegaverse presentation.
Yeah, how
Damper.
dare I can't believe he
I
hates
can't
us.
believe him. He hates the kiddie parade. Okay, next slide.
I didn't take you for a bird hater. I don't hate
I
birds.
did.
I don't hate birds. I just think they're not real.
I definitely feel like, you know, that one video that's like, all the birds are not real because Reagan killed them and replaced them with spies. What? I feel like that's true. I'll try to find it later and put it in the Discord. Have you seen owls without feathers? What the heck? No. Oh wait, I actually have seen baby owls. They look really weird. I say with all due respect.
I watched you psych out Noodle and then I had to murder. Damper must be a bird.
Oh my god.
Because he's not real.
Oh my god. That's
Oh,
another-
yes.
Oh,
Yes,
that's another murder snap!
Oh, you yeah.
Danger, leave my whore, monster man! That's why birds are not real. Number one.
Bless you.
I am Professor. Oh, where'd they go?
Okay.
Oh. That's in history.
No, it's his story.
In history, birds were said to deliver louder.
Okay, Werehog, I just want to say I have a degree in linguistics, and I think all of this is 100% correct.
It sounds kidna bullshit because ladders are delivered by mailmen, not birds. Because birds are not real.
Voodoo hates Harry Potter, I guess. Understandable.
This bird did not deliver that ladder.
I'm laughing too hard. I'm already sweaty, and now I'm sweating more.
Who is he? Who the fuck is this? Fake! Pretending to deliver the ladder! Take the hammer! You're pretending!
Propaganda!
Propaganda by birds right here! It's propaganda to make us think that birds are real. But birds do not deliver ladders. No, no, no!
Sometimes I can see so well why you bias the people you do, because this feels so Joshua. This feels so
The man do not do not follow this shit!
Please, I can't laugh anymore.
These birds do not deliver the ladders, no!
I already had to put deodorant under my boobs because I'm sweating so much.
Mailman! Mailman delivers ladder.
My male person is a lady, just saying.
Remember our true heroes. The mailman delivers the ladder.
He's doing God's work.
Not the birds.
This is our true hero right here.
Serving our country.
Serving our country. If not for the mailmans and womans, you would not be getting
No,
your
ladder.
mail.
Serving
Do
our
not think it was the birds, it was
was
the
not the
mailmans.
birds.
serving our country one mailbox at a time.
Shut up, Harper! I love you. Damper, do you know how much
Those are
I
called
appreciate you as a person? Damper, you know I appreciate you, right?
Don't get sappy because then I'll cry.
We need to move on to the next slide. Because we need to learn why birds are not real. Number 3! The Linver baby!
The Linver baby!
False!
I think it's true though. Babies come to humans through birds.
Birds do not deliver baby propaganda to make hope. Believe bird is God.
Harper, what the fuck?
That guy looks like my old mailman, and my parents joked he was my.
I feel like if your parents don't joke that you're not theirs, they're not
That's
close
true.
parents. Because my family used to say they found me under a bridge, and my grandpa told my mom that he found her under a rock
Like Patrick.
or like a bug.
Live propaganda. Guess who really is God?
Is it fucking Gojo?
I'll tell you who. No, is God.
I mean, it's kind of true. They are creators.
Birds do not deliver babies. Mommies do. Yeah. Mommies are God. Yeah.
Like, thank you, Flash. Flash found the birds are not real
nice.
because Reagan killed them video. Monster.
More nightmare monster traits that makes birds not real.
I was very tired when I made this presentation.
Murder nightmares!
Well, I mean,
Look, it's gonna take your heart.
have you heard of the what is it? Cuckoo birds, I think. The
Ones that take the place of other birds.
Yeah, their parents don't want to take care of them, so they drop their egg off in a nest when another parent is not there.
Yeah.
And so they hatch, and then they hatch early because the parents drop them off like before they're gonna hatch, and then they push all the other eggs out of the nest so they can get all the food for themselves.
Yeah.
They're evil.
I don't know how they learn how to do that though.
They're evil.
Is it like natural instinct
I think so.
to like be born and immediately be like, I must kill?
Danger class! What the fuck?
That's scary.
Yeah. Why birds are not real? Number 4, bird.
It's number 5.
Number 5, bird. Eat. Nui.
No.
Bam! Evil! Bam!
Did you know birds also eat Pallas's cats? Which is why they have evolved to look like rocks, so if they stay still, the eagles won't get them.
Because evils are not real and stupid.
Eagles. I thought you said evils. No, bunny!
Look at the bunny! Look at how cute! How dare birds eat banana?
Bad.
In conclusions, Bird Nightmare Monster is not real life because Nightmare Monster no existing in life. Bad scarty bag knife mouth dagger wound.
Yeah, birds eat doo-doo, and I'm also bunny, and so birds eat both of us, and that's not nice.
Dagger
Not
wound
nice.
into your chest cavity. Birds spread propaganda about being gone.
Did you say enter your chest cavity?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dagger wound.
being the god.
Birds not gone. Mommy gone.
Very true. I agree.
We must all come together to rise against bird before they become the dictator.
No, it's the Dictator.
Dictator!
Oh, Vulture.
They're disgusting! Look at them! They're discussing how the best cook your intestines and consume.
No.
Proof. This is the proof. The proof.
Bars are not real.
This is the professor.
That one's killed.
It is cute.
It's a little boring though.
Do you want a very short, I promise, bird story?
Yes.
My family, Ruby has gone with us once. We go to this beach because it's my mom's favorite beach.
With the seaweed enemies?
Oh yeah, they're not there anymore, hopefully. But we go to this one beach every year because my mom really loved it. And ever since we first started going, which was like when I was a teenager, like in high school, there's always been a heron, because we like to get up at sunrise and watch the sunrise and then go back to sleep until it's like noon, which I believe is the perfect schedule.
Yeah.
Because also no one's at the beach, so you can like walk around and you can swim if you want unless it's cold. Anyway, there was always a heron hunting at the beach, like hunting for fish and crabs and stuff. And so the first time she was there, we named her Hera the Heron. And then every time we've gone back since, there's always been a heron there, and so I pretend it's the same one.
Oh,
Except it's not real.
yeah.
Because birds are not real.
Birds are not real.
Maybe she's a fish pretending to be a bird.
Oh.
Because you know how sometimes birds pretend to be fish when they like dive down into the water and eat things?
It's the other way around.
Don't say them out of his forehead.
You mean this one?
That's a 5 head.
It's a 10 head. There's no hair.
10 head. That was the end of my presentation.
Yeah, birds are not. You've convinced me, Doggo.
Yeah.
You've convinced me.
All of my facts are backed by scientific evidence.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Reagan killed the birds
Yeah.
They're spy cameras.
and replaced
they're
them
murder
with
weapons.
spies.
Okay, next.
Oh.
Professor
Warehouse
Judy
has
is
a
gone.
question. Oh,
Yes, what is your question?
127 head NCT 127. I don't even think Little Tiger knows that reference.
No!
Why do
No, birds! No! I don't
birds fly because they don't feel the electricity because they don't have gravity.
Gravity.
They don't have gravity.
Because they're not real.
What do you mean they don't have gravity?
wait, what was your question, baby?
Gravity's on the earth.
No, it's not that baby had a
Because they
question.
can fly.
It was,
No.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you taking the piss? Are you taking the piss? Gravity is on the earth. Gravity is on the earth.
Yeah.
Who's next?
All right, hang on. Let me see. Which one was next?
Oh, my presentation.
Oh yeah, that's
Wait, close your eyes, baby.
Close your eyes, baby. So this baby will be presenting Dumi's presentation next, which is you can open your eyes, baby. Absolutely smashable Pokemon.
I saw glimpses of this being made. I did not think in 1,000 years it would be to fuck Pokemon. What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought it was gonna be your favorite ones or like ones that reminded you of people or something. Markiplier moment. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. Okay.
I believe in you.
Oh,
All right, here. Let me know when.
okay. You can go.
Okay.
Do me. Oh my god. Okay, so the first on the list of most fuckable Pokemon is, I say Muck. Is that how you say it?
Muck.
Okay, He's literally Phil. Don't king shame.
All the places he could reach is crazy.
Collective. Someone ban him. Okay. I'm gonna start doing this like a commercial.
Yes, that's perfect.
Our new and improved muck comes with free lube. And what the fuck does that mean? And blob inside? We don't know what that means,
What the fuck does that mean?
And the blob is inside, you know?
walking STI is crazy. And in our new and improved muck, you can ask constantly what that mouth do. Clean up on aisle me, am I right, ladies?
You didn't mention that muck smells backwards is cum.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh my god. Okay, what's okay, interesting. Actually, I kind of get it.
What do you mean you kind of get it?
Look at the top of his head. That's a
Just wait
dildo.
for it, baby. This is for you.
Why didn't you put that as the last one for free lube? Okay, what the fuck does this mean?
Do you
say eggy slash or eggy?
Eggy slash.
Eggy slash.
Do you remember
The extra, which one? The bush one?
no, the Lanjan sword one?
Bitch.
You need to explain to the chat who don't know what that
Okay.
There's this extra chapter in the Danmei Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation
Modazushi.
where Wei Wuxian, who's one of the main characters,
Gets,
copulates with his lover's sword.
His lover is part of it, by the way. It was a mutual decision.
Yeah, he was watching.
I also want to mention that swords in Danmei and ancient Chinese writing have souls in them. So that was a soul in there. That is a soul of a person.
This is a presentation of the most fuckable Pokemon in Dumi's point of view, in Dumi's opinion.
Smashable.
Yeah, smashable. And BB is presenting it.
Imagine being with your lover and pulling out a Horcrux and being like, let's use this as a toy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Wait, his lover wasn't the sword. Is that cheating then? No, because
his lover was there. And
yeah, also
it was his lover's sword.
Also, yeah, that is true. It wasn't his own sword. It was what is it called? I know one of them. I know the Wei Wuxian's sword is called Suibian because it means whatever. I forgot what Lan Wangji's
the cuck chair.
sword. Not the cuck chair.
Not the cuck chair. All right.
What the fuck do you mean by that? Those are hands. Wait, those are hands.
Those are hands.
I guess our new and improved Egg Slash comes with 2 whole arms to grip. Just look at it. Look at it and all its dangerously sharp glory. Now with a 2-year warranty. This looks... If you ever wanted to date a Pokemon that looks kind of like Jafar, Malamar is the one for you. Now comes with tentacles.
It does have the bedroom eyes.
The mischievous look in its eyes just adds to the appeal. The look says, it will wreck you, and you will be satisfied. Beak for the pecking of nips. Do you want to not have nipples anymore? Do you want an extra nipple, like Nick Jonas? This can give you either. Either way, Malamar is for you. Have you ever been into torture porn? Are you a fan of wax play? Are you a fan of sensory deprivation? How about trying poison?
No, there's not a poison type.
It's not? What is it?
A bottle of poison comes free with each and every Malamar.
Malamar's not a poison type, you dumb bitch.
What is it?
Bitch, Malamar's not a poison type.
What is it? Dark psychic?
Yeah, look at its eyes.
My next one also isn't gonna make sense.
My brain is bleeding. I'm sorry, little tiger. Looking for a new toy? Well, Malamar comes pre-lubed for all your devious pleasures.
I thought it was a water type.
No, it's a squid, but it's not a water type. Did you think it was water poison? No, it's dark psychic. And also, it's canonically, it's into hypnotism.
Damn it. I should have read the lore.
I see.
Sir-fetched. You must. Is that an onion?
It's a leak.
That's basically an onion. What in the Hatsune Miku? Okay. If you love Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, boy, I have a self-insert toy for you. Welcome to the pleasurable experience of Sir-fetched, who comes with a giant, leak, very sharp and dangerous dildo, I guess. A great part about Sir-fetched is that not only does it come with a big dildo, it knows how to use it. If you're not into the Omega-verse alpha type, get Sir-fetched as a respectful gentleman escort. He might still kill you with the giant fucking sword, but at least he'll be polite about it. Have you ever wanted to experience the life of Helen of Troy? I've got the partner for you. Your face and your holes are prized in the eyes of Sir-fetched. This is so hard.
This is so good. You're doing such a good job.
You're doing so good.
I think my advertisement voice is okay.
It's really good.
Thank you. I could do it in newscaster
Oh my
too.
god. BB is spelled B-I-B-I.
It's B-I-B-I. It's spelled B-I-B-I.
Wait, who said, what is the other one?
Just the letters.
Just BB.
Oh yeah, it's B-I-B-I.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a version of a name I actually have that has B-I in it.
Hi, Kaka.
Hi, Kikaz. I'm sorry you joined for
Welcome to
this.
my Smashable Pokemon presentation presented by BB. Oh, okay.
This is an infomercial for sex toys, but they're all Pokemon.
What? I want to kill myself.
Do you like balls? Well, Cast Form has at least 3 of them. Cast Form's balls are top of the line and come with a 6-month warranty. Remember, if you use the balls, it is non-refundable. You must have them in package and not used to return. This just in, Cast Form appears to have also grown testicles. More on that at 9. Back to you, Steve.
I get this one. I get it.
You fucking furries. All right, everyone. We're hearing reports that Electivire has recently admitted to being a kinky bitch. Our field sources report that it has 2 extra appendages for maximum fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we will bring you updates as soon as possible. Oh, I'm just getting this in. Apparently, Electivire has very large hands. It also, I'm hearing from our field reporter, Steve, that Electivire also has incredibly large feet. More on this later.
Big feet equals big dick.
Our detectives have come in with the source that big hands plus big feet equals an extremely large dick. Thank you, Steve.
Why?
Do you say moosh or mush?
I say Musharna.
Okay, that's what I say too. I always feel like I'm pronouncing Pokemon stuff wrong because they don't have voice acting in the games. Anyway. Welcome back to our infomercial of the most fuckable Pokemon. Up next is Musharna. Are you into coquette? Are you a pastel girly? Are you trying to end your brat summer with a soft autumn? Well, Musharna will eat your dreams. And you know what that means. Musharna can show you your dreams too.
Your dreams are child Ajax Tartaglia? Is that the only reason why Musharna's fuckable? Because it can show you dreams of child? What is wrong with you?
Musharna has the unique ability to make any of your fantasies come true. If you date someone with a stupid ass name like Child Ajax Tartaglia, he can be right there for you no matter what your crazy preferences are. And Musharna will do it with a smile.
No! Why?
If you talk about the tail, I swear to God. Hydreigon is our new and improved 3-mouth having Pokemon. If you're into sadism and masochism, Hydreigon is the perfect fit for you. Hellbent on destruction, he will destroy your holes. Why do we have the same brain? As guaranteed in our terms of service manual, your pussy is not destructed completely. You get a full money back guarantee. This Pokemon is extremely strong. Have you ever had fantasies about being taken on a wall? Well, Hydreigon can do that for you.
It'll take your life on the wall.
Oh my god.
If it says slug my nuts, I'm gonna kill myself. If one of the points is slug my nuts, I'm going to kill myself.
If you're looking for a hot, fiery love affair, Slugma is the choice for you. If you like androgyny, we got something for that as well.
From the movie Destiny Deoxys.
If you are obsessed with Pokemon and watch every piece of Pokemon content, well, maybe consider getting Blaziken. They are caring. You like aftercare? They will give it to you. You want an alpha in your life?
I fucking knew it! Because Mega Blaziken wasn't in Destiny Deoxys.
It was regular Blaziken.
Numi specifically likes the Blaziken in Destiny Deoxys.
I'm literally sweating my entire body weight.
My legs are stuck to this chair. It's not even plastic.
Warm.
If you get cold at night, trust that Blaziken will keep you nice and toasty.
It says chicken. Why? Because of the cock?
I'm gonna be honest. I do not know what chicken has to do with fucking anything. But I read these lines from the teleprompter because I am a professional. How fucking long is it?
I fucking knew it.
Are you a victim of humanization? Are you a victim being an animal and being drawn like a human for the benefits of human porn? Well,
That's also a movie.
you may find companion in Lucario. Lucario is extremely devoted, unlike the artists who drew you for porn. Lucario is incredibly strong, capable, and Lucario. That's all, folks. Remember, if you want any of these toys, call 1-800-555. I hate my job. Shut the fuck up! Cut the commercial! Cut the commercial! I'm very excited for you to see mine.
All right. Okay. I'm closing my eyes. You set it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then yeah. And
Wait,
then,
I haven't turned on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not looking. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I will be presenting this. It's Baby's presentation. She made it. I will be presenting it. Why I'm both in awe and terrified of the fucking ocean, and why you, viewer, should be too. Wow. This fits because I am also in awe.
I am
and
very
terrified
scared of the ocean.
Same.
Oh my god,
Doggo.
Have you heard of sit up, children? Have you heard of the ocean? Well, you absolutely brainless dumb fucks, let me tell you what the ocean is. We're going to cover 3 points today. Are you paying attention? Susie, get off your damn phone! Don't make me put your phone in the phone bucket. I'll do it, I swear to God.
National Geographic has stop it. Okay, sorry.
We're going to cover 3 points today of why the ocean is fucking scary. Number 1, ocean life. There's so many wonderful animals to see and learn about in the vast ocean. For example, one of my favorites is the sea cucumber because it looks like a penis.
You're disgusting.
The accidents. There are so many historical moments of what happened on our wonderful seas. For example, the Boston Tea Party. Number 3, eldritch horrors beyond human comprehension. And it's even beyond cat comprehension. Do not look directly into its eyes. It's like Medusa. You'll turn to stone. Now it's time to jump into the beautiful world of ocean wildlife. Do you know these animals? The orcas making out in public. The crabs.
Japanese spider crabs. You can look away. It's okay.
Demonic sleep paralysis demons. And the jellyfish.
The immortal jellyfish.
Oh, the immortal jellyfish. Number 1, the orcas. These porpoises are often called killer whales. Do you know why?
Which is a mistranslation because originally it meant whale killers because they fucking eat whales. Did you know that?
Which is crazy. Yeah, they're called killer whales because they kill. They kill. God damn it, Susie! I said to get off your damn phone.
They killed my heart. I love orcas.
They will also kill you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
They're very smart and that scares me.
Number 2, spider crabs. Surprisingly, these crabs are not aggressive towards humans. However, they are ugly as fuck and they are a crab and therefore we hate them here.
That's fair.
Number 3, immortal jellyfish. These creatures have the capability of immortality. Ever wanted to stay alive forever and witness the heat death of the actual fucking universe? Well, worry not. Because all you need to do is absorb the powers of an immortal jellyfish by simply shoving it up your anus hole. And then,
Professor Doodoo?
yes.
Would you say that it is not the end of the universe, but the end of just our galaxy, because human error is what caused us to self-destruct.
More on that on Saturday. We'll be covering that topic on Saturday while I'm not here in Japan. Now let's take a look at our wonderful friends, the orcas, aka the serial killer whales.
No.
Some fun facts about orcas.
Lumi, there were like 2 orcas who went on a rampage near South Africa, targeting and killing whales and then not eating them. No, it was sharks. They were killing sharks just to leave them there and go move on. They weren't even eating them. They were just doing it for fun. Okay, sorry. You can keep going.
I watched Blackfish.
I don't know what that is.
It's the SeaWorld documentary.
Oh, I don't like SeaWorld.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like about how mistreated.
Oh, I really want to watch Tiger King, but I'm scared I'll cry the whole time.
You probably will.
Yeah.
It's very sad to see those tigers
And it made me
big cats.
It makes me very sad because the sanctuary of the lady that like opposed the Tiger King is called the Big Cat Sanctuary, and it's located in Florida, but it's like completely run by volunteers, and all of the money they use is towards stuff for the cats. But they have really a lot of very big cats, so they have to get like several tons of food per day, and they are running out of money, and so they might have to split up the cats and send them to different sanctuaries. I know, it makes me really sad. All right, sorry.
You're okay. Number 1. Fun fact numero uno. Orcas can prey on other whale species twice their size. Do you think you're safe in the ocean if you are the size of a humpback whale?
No,
guess what? No, the fuck you are not. Because these big bad killers will walk up to you and rip your fins right off of your body. Number 2, orcas can live to 90 years. That's almost as old as damper sand, which is...
Is Damper an orca?
Whoa! That makes a lot of sense. Orcas travel all around the world.
Yes.
But that does not mean you can hitch a ride on one for travel, because it will rip your legs off of your body. No, Damper!
No, you have to say.
No, Damper, I worked really hard on this.
Baby, worked so hard on this presentation.
Number 4, orcas have their own languages and even slang that travels through pods. Do you know what that means? That means these killer fucks could call you a slur and you would never fucking know.
I actually almost went into linguistic biology to try and study animal languages. And orcas have one of the most advanced animal communication skills on Earth, because their actual like blood families have different languages. And then their pods have different slang. So like if pods interact with one another, the slang will pass on just like humans, and it's really interesting. And did you know that in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, dolphins are listed as the second or like porpoises are listed as the second most intelligent species on Earth, higher than humans, which are number 3, but lower than mice, which are number 1. And when the Earth ends, they say so long and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, isn't it cute how autistic BB is?
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
I don't have a diagnosis.
You're autistic.
I don't have a diagnosis yet.
The only reason you don't have one is because your doctors are dog shit.
Yeah, when I told my primary poke on him, please. When I told my primary care physician that I thought I was autistic, she said, if you really want to be autistic, I can send you to a children's facility.
Dog shit doctors. That is the only reason BB's not dying.
Anyway.
All right, number 5.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a certified hood class. Shut up!
Number 5, their Latin name is Orcinus orca. Orcinus orcas means kingdom of the dead. Do you know what mean? Do you know what that means? That means these orcas worship Satan. They worship Satan, which means they are not good Christian whales. Do you believe in God and heaven? Well, dear chatters, I regret to inform you this, but if you have ever made contact with the Satan worshipping orcas, unfortunately, you are slated for hell.
Sorry, God doesn't forgive orcas.
Number 6, there are 10 different ecotypes of orcas. Do you know what that means? That having different ecotypes? I don't fucking know what that means.
It means there are 10 different places on Earth where orcas have adapted specifically to that area of living. But orcas as a species can travel all around the world, which is the only, I believe, fish who does that. Like a single orca can like make its way all around the world at once, but it like when it is born, that area is like what is adapted to live in permanently.
Yeah, and do you know what that means? Do you know what that means, chat? That means orcas are capable of racism. We hate that shit here.
You're actually probably right, because they are incredibly like high. I want to say high intellect, but like people say that about humans too. I guess high consciousness is a better term. Which means they can be very self-centered and selfish and evil, just like people.
I like orcas. And number 7, orcas can be seen in every ocean on Earth. Do you know what that means? That means even if you're in the fucking like Arctic Ocean, you are not safe from Satan's evil graces.
You're not safe. It will eat you. It will eat a polar bear in the water, and it won't care.
I like polar bears.
I also like polar bears.
Up next, look, we have a picture of an orca that I took myself while I was running away and swimming for my life. This orca, fortunately for me, got distracted by all the birdies in the sky, and so it started hunting the birdies, and I took that opportunity to take a detailed mugshot to take to the police of this Satan-worshipping racist creature.
How was your visit to the Arctic? To the tundra?
The tundra. That's a green screen.
It's in Florida. You added the mountains in for extra effect. Doggo, it's not a whale, it's a porpoise.
Up next, we have spider crabs, and these are arguably the worst things in the ocean because they are a crab. Some fun facts about spider crabs. Number 1, Japanese spider crabs have 10 fucking legs. Do you know what that means? That means they have 8 more legs than people. Who the fuck needs that many legs?
Technically, 2 of them act as arms, but also a lot of crab meat to eat. Just saying.
Yeah, crab meat is disgusting.
I also don't really like crab that much, but it's considered a delicacy. But at the same time, a lot of people are like, they don't want to eat it because they're scary. Even though it like tastes really good when people don't know it's.
I like crab.
People don't know it's. You can eat them then.
Yeah. They mostly scavenge already dead food from the ocean floor.
Just like me.
They are zombies.
Oh.
Did you know that? Did you know spider crabs are actually just zombies? And what happens in every zombie apocalypse? All the humans die. Are you prepared to have your race eradicated, dear chatters? I didn't think so. Therefore, you cannot let the spider crabs out of the fucking ocean.
I loved that episode of The Walking Dead where everyone died. That's my favorite episode.
Sometimes octopi may tear off a leg and eat it as the crab passes by. Octopi are truly the unsung heroes of this generation.
They're scary.
They want to stop the zombie crabs from taking over humanity.
They're scary. If you put them in like a locked thing, they'll unlock it and get out.
Yeah, so smart. Incredible. We love these crab killers. My unsung heroes.
Did you know the thing like under the octopus, like the bottom of it is its mouth?
Yeah. It's not the pussy.
Oh.
You could still... Nope, I'm not gonna say that.
I thought they laid eggs.
Into its beak? That's actually called a mouth fuck.
Oh. I thought it was skull.
A face fuck.
Shut up!
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Number 4, they live 50 to 100 years. Oh my god, that's almost as old as...
Damper is becoming a lot of sea creatures.
I'm sorry. I love you so much, Deborah. I'm drunk. I'm so sorry. I love you. I know you're not actually
do you know what I
old.
realized?
No,
Deborah! We can all play League together because we have 3 computers.
we could play League together, and it would be Drunk League, and that'd be very fun.
Oh my god,
I
yeah, we
really-
could play Drunk League, all 3 of us. 'cause we're all-
I really wanted to join in customs yesterday, but like my back was hurting, so I started watching a movie. So I just listened to everyone do
Oh,
customs.
that's okay. I was doing my nails.
I know.
Oh my god, can we do custom Drunk League tonight?
So pretty.
Right?
I want to do custom Drunk League.
I was just joking.
What was that today? Custom Drunk League dance.
Yeah, I am almost finished with 1 bottle, but I can always drink more.
Oh, do you want the rest of mine? It's probably irresponsible for me to keep drinking.
No, I have to finish mine first.
Okay.
And we have another one.
Right. Those fuels. Though few survive, females may lay up to 1.5 million eggs in a season.
I really
Imagine if fleas laid that much. We would become fleas.
I really like nature documentaries.
I actually cried watching one where
Duda was in the room and I was like crying about it and I told her. Duda was like, I don't care. I was like, yeah!
I cried watching one that's kind of recent about the rehabilitation of pumas in Patagonia, in the Patagonia Wildlife Reserve, which is
I
really
used to
big.
have a Patagonia jacket
Do you know where Patagonia is?
in the
Africa.
No. It's in South America.
Yellowstone.
South America.
Yeah, it's like
in the Andes.
it's part of Chile and
Brazil.
yeah. And there's also it like spans over a different part of a different country, but I always just remember the
Chile
part.
is in Brazil.
No.
Bitch.
Chile
It's
is
the long
country.
one. It's the long one. The long country on the side.
Brazil is the wide one.
Yeah.
Brazil is the one on the top.
And
Brazil is the one that
I
looks
learned
like
that Brazil
this.
has a coast.
Brazil is
That's right here.
Brazil is
And
being
yeah, and
banned
then
from
Chile,
Twitter.
Chile is right here.
Did you know that?
Huh?
Brazil is banning Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you know K-pop moments that could kill a sapphic is Brazilian?
No.
Fuck.
I know.
Okay, but I cried watching a documentary, and part of it was about the pumas rehabilitation because pumas have been forced out of most of their habitat because they used to be habitating all of both Americas, but now they're like very rarely in North America, except for like the ones in like the mountains and stuff because they keep getting murdered. And so when I was watching this documentary, it was about a mom and 2 cubs, and it went into the fact that pumas are exhibiting pride behavior like lions, which no one has ever seen before. And people, like scientists, are thinking that the reason it's the first time they're seeing pumas in prides is because
For protection?
Not just that, but because the population is flourishing so much that it is like what they were like before humans came. And so I watched.
That's amazing.
Part of the documentary was the boy baby puma. Like they both became adults, and the girls can stay in the same section, but the boys have to go and find their own land.
Yeah,
right?
because it happens a lot with big cats.
Yeah, and so the boy was on his own, and it like followed him, and he was really hungry because he couldn't find like food very well because he was still really young, and he came upon this very old, like scarred and grizzled other male puma, and in the small habitats that they used to be in or in captivity, the male puma would attack him, but the boy puma just came up and like sat beside him and asked for his food, and the older puma just let him eat it.
Oh, that's so sweet!
And I cried because I was like,
wait, I want to watch it. Baby.
I will show you. It made me cry because like the fact that they're being rehabilitated enough to show like
old
kindness,
instinctual
like familial things. And it made me cry because they're
because you're autistic for big cats.
they're flourishing so much that the prey populations are declining. So they have to.
Oh shit!
The biologists have to go in and like like save some of the prey species so that they can repopulate also, which makes me very, very happy.
I love that.
Pumas
I like pumas.
are my third favorite cat.
You know, I have
either
a
third
puma
or
shirt.
fourth.
It's
Puma
pink.
shirt, panther shirt. You know Gravity Falls?
I don't know.
There's a scene where someone is like picking up t-shirts and they're like switching them back and forth because they can't decide which one to wear, and they're like Puma shirt, panther shirt, Puma shirt, panther shirt.
There.
That's me.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Read the thing.
깜짝이야.
아빠짝이야?
깜짝이야.
아빠짝이야?
보다.
It's ringing.
Well, that's a rare delicacy. That means you can eat it. Congratulations, you have terrible taste in food. Number 7. These crabs can have up to a 12.5 foot leg span. That's so big.
12.5?
That is at least bigger than 1 foot.
That's 2 doggos.
Holy shit.
Wait, how much?
No, doggo?
No.
Yeah.
What's 8 plus 5?
12. 13.
That's
shit.
like us lined up together. Wait, that's like us lined up in a line.
Are you? Oh my god. And all 3, if you stack all 3 of us together, we're a big spider crab.
Okay, sorry. I was like, wait a second.
No, we're moving on.
Oh, I like this part.
I like immortal jellyfish.
Not least the immortal jellyfish.
I just want to apologize, and you'll see why.
Okay. Why can't I?
I don't like it.
You gotta read
It
it.
won't die. Why won't it die? Why does this creature have to pass from the laws of nature? You only the immortal stares back at you. You can feel in your bones that it has no care for you. Your world or adequate there. It has wisdom you cannot imagine. Have you tricked death, you ask? The immortal does not speak.
Shut up!
After several moments, you hear a voice. It resounds all around you as if it comes from every direction. You should not wish to know. You try to speak back, but a sense of dread fills you. You sense that the immortal jellyfish has not finished. You were not made to survive the answer. You walk away from the void. You were not made to survive the answer.
Little Tiger said, "It looks upon the face of God and God." Phoebe, when does this book come out? Now. This is like my exact type of humor. I think it's really funny. But if you want to know how immortal jellyfish actually replicate immortality, it's because
They don't have a brains.
No, jellyfish are very smart.
Jellyfish? I read that jellyfish are really dumb.
It depends on the kind of jellyfish.
Honestly,
I must have just read about the dumb ones.
I think most of them are like that.
Like
but some of
the
them,
ones from Finding Nemo are the kinds with no brains.
Yeah. Like this one, the way it imitates immortality is once it becomes an adult and has like bred, then it reduces back to its sexually immature state. So it basically makes itself a baby again. And then like it like gets rid of its like nutrients, and so it like shrivels up into a baby again and then like restarts its life, and it does that like forever.
That's fucking crazy.
Unless someone kills it. Isn't that terrifying?
That's horrifying. It literally just turns back time.
Yep. It like gets rid of all of its progress somehow. I don't know.
Yeeticle!
What?
Domain expansion!
Penis. You seem drunk. No.
I think all of us are.
I'm tipsy.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, that was fun. Time to talk about important historical events on our high school.
I need to give a content warning. Some of this is very violent.
Destruction, domination.
So sorry.
5 for dolphin. Do you know what happens when you move from 9 to 1 atmosphere in 1 millisecond? Well, now you're about to know. Pariah
diving. Real footage, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't show it, don't worry.
Yeah, cave diving, fun for the whole family. Would you like your infant 2-month-old to go cave diving? Well, now you can. Have you ever gone cave diving? Well, let's go cave diving. You can explore the ocean because diving is a great way to see the vast oceans and their wildlife. You can learn a new skill because diving is a unique and valuable skill that you
pays
definitely,
a lot of money.
Yeah, you definitely need to learn. Adrenaline rush. Deep water diving and cave exploration gets that blood pumping. Have you ever wanted to die? Well, now you can experience what it's like to almost die.
I gotta move.
Oh, it's okay. I will read very clearly. Be careful of the risks. Risks include getting lost, running out of gas, loss of visibility, loss of guideline, equipment malfunction, entanglement, cave collapse, toxic gases in dry caves, hypothermia, nitrogen poisoning, marine life lock, hazardous separations from... Anyways. Oh, moving on.
I don't even know what pariah diving is.
I don't know if it's pariah or paria. I've never heard it pronounced. I don't know. It's a company.
Yog. 07. 07's for Yog.
No, yo, please don't. You're gonna die.
07's for Yog retainers.
Pariah diving and corporate greed. The pariah diving accident. In February
I heard about this one.
of 2022, 5 divers were sucked into a pipeline while doing construction for Pariah. Though they were working in a dry hyperbaric chamber, the chamber broke, and all 5 men were sucked hundreds of feet into the underwater pipe. They linked together and started the harrowing crawl through the oil and water back to the surface. They reached a body of water too deep for all 5 to enter. Their injuries began setting in. The 2 least injured attempted to trek back to get help. After traveling for hours, the older of the men succumbed to panic and couldn't continue. The last man made it to the entrance of the pipeline where he was found. He was the only survivor. The rest of the men dying over 4 days, stuck in blood and oil, sounds of banging and screaming echoing through the chamber.
That's a true story, unfortunately.
That is fucking terrifying.
There is actually footage of what happened when they got sucked into the pipeline. It's really sad. But yeah, the reason I said corporate greed is because the company
I bet it was like they didn't.
They could have been saved very easily, and the company did not send anyone in there to save them. They just told their families they died on the
That's
first
fucked
day.
up.
Are you serious?
And they knew because they could hear them screaming. And so the one survivor deals with like extremely overwhelming survivor's guilt because they wouldn't let him go back in and save them. And he knew they were there.
Terrible.
And he told the company, like, you need to send people in, like, they're not dead, they're just stuck. And the company said, we will. But they immediately told their families that they all died instantly. And so they died of basically injury and starvation.
That's
and
terrible.
Like hypothermia.
Oh my god.
That's awful.
And so there was like a huge corporate case against the company, which gladly so. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Holy
I talk about these things not because I think they're funny or anything, but because I think it's important to, 1, remember the people who died,
Yeah.
and 2, be wary of the dangers of things like this.
Yeah.
Fuck corporations.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, this
I'm gonna
company
fuck them
fucking
so
sucks.
hard. My cum
This
is gonna
one-
come out through their nose.
Oh,
What?
What? Is this the one where the dolphin like?
Don't try to change the subject. Shut up.
No, it's not an actual dolphin. It was a place called the Byford Dolphin. You'll see. But also another content warning. This one is very scary and gory, and I'm sorry, but I think
We need to learn about the
time
dangers
to
of
learn.
the ocean.
Content warning. Violent, and sad.
violence, gore, and death.
And sadness.
There aren't any images, right?
No,
Yeah,
I
no
would never
images,
do
but
that.
but the description will probably be violent.
There are images online if you want to look at it, but
I would not recommend it.
I would highly suggest against it because it does not look human.
Oh,
That's all I'll say. No, I'll tell you after.
Oh,
The Byford Dolphin accident. In 1983, 6 men were stationed at the Byford Dolphin drilling rig. 4 were saturation divers and 2 were dive tenders. Excuse me, I burped. In saturation diving, the inside of the rig is kept at the same atmospheric pressure as the level of the ocean in which the divers are working
Amber,
at.
don't say you love this one. Why would you say?
Okay, to be fair though,
It is an interesting story.
Damper once fell onto a what did he call it?
Oh my god, he was telling me about like his worst workplace accident.
He was replacing
like
a
the grinder
grinder
blade,
blade,
and he fell
onto it.
What in the Until Dawn? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Meat grinder? You got meat grinded?
Yeah. Like he was like, it's okay, I didn't get stitches.
Yeah, well, because the thing is he was wearing gloves, and so he showed me.
No.
He showed me the picture, and there's just a little scar right there. He was like, "The gloves did its job." I was like, "You can't just tell me you fell into a grinder blade." I was like, "What the fuck?"
One day we're gonna get a message from Damper, and he's gonna be like, "Just lost my arm,
but I lived, bitch.
Let's play League."
Let's play League."
He's like, "Hey, I'm on Apex, but fair reminder that
I lost my arm."
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "We're gonna play Apex, but my aim may not be on point. I just got my arm cut off at work.
Just got a new prosthetic. It is the airlock one.
Yeah, so the rig is kept at the same atmospheric pressure as the level of the ocean which divers are working at. This way, decompression only happens one time at the end of the job.
Okay, so
inside of the rig is kept at the same atmospheric pressure as the level of the ocean.
Okay, so saturation
So
divers.
it's still the same atmospheric pressure if they were to just dive in the ocean normally.
Yeah, okay, so the thing with diving is that the ocean has a lot of pressure that the surface of the water does not have. So they call the surface of the ocean 1 atmosphere.
Yeah.
The deeper you go into the ocean, the
adds
longer
up.
it takes to come back up. It's like every few minutes equals like another 30 minutes of decompression.
Yeah.
Basically, if you come back up too fast, the nitrogen leaves your body too fast.
Oh, okay. Wait, I see. So it's
that's
like
what the
okay.
bends
So
are.
it's like it's supposed to be like when you enter, it immediately goes to a higher saturation
So the
atmosphere number, so that you only have to desaturate once before you're back to normal.
For saturation divers, it's popular for things like oil rigs or like construction in the ocean.
I see. Okay.
They go into the chamber when everything is open, and then they close everything, including this little tunnel that goes to the thing that they use to dive in. It's like a little ball. And the tenders, who are the people helping them who are not inside, increase the atmosphere slowly until it gets to the level of when they go down to the
all the way to the
part.
bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
And then that way, instead of decompressing every single day, they decompress once at the end of the job. But there are limitations. They can't work for like full 8-hour shift at the bottom,
else
because
they're gonna die.
even if you are used to the pressure, it can still make you really sick. And the actual job cannot legally last more than 28 days.
Okay, I see. Okay, I get it now. Rotanders, if you didn't know, I like to call myself stupid smart, where like the first time I read something, a lot of the time I don't understand it, but once I'm able to break it down, I understand it really quickly. So I'm stupid smart.
You're not stupid.
I'm stupid smart.
You are both very, very smart.
You're smart.
Don't laugh!
Okay, keep reading. Tragically, on November 5th, after long, grueling shifts, a horrible accident occurred around 4 a.m. While transferring a diver back into the rig's living area, one of the dive tenders opened the door before everything was sealed off. This caused the entire rig to drop from 9 atmosphere to 1 atmosphere in a millisecond, killing all 4 divers and the dive tender at the door. They all died instantly, the nitrogen leaving their bodies so rapidly that their blood boiled, and the tender being torn apart while being forced through the door of the rig in milliseconds. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah,
They were sucked through, essentially.
The dive tender. Okay, so basically,
I need you to break this down. I don't know if I understand.
So basically, there's the rig, where people live, right? And then there's a tunnel, kind of like, have you seen the videos of like zoos transferring animals?
Yeah, it's like underground.
Or like
it's just like a covered
big
tunnel.
plastic setup tunnel. It was like that. And it goes to the little metal ball that people go down to the ocean in, and then they get out of there. So it was because the company was overworking them severely. So like they finished their job at 4 a.m. that everyone was really exhausted, and there were 3 saturation divers in the living area, and one that was coming back from a job.
Okay,
like the rig that's pressured.
and then there's the. As I'm visualizing it, this is the rig.
Yeah.
And this is the tube, and then this is the ball that takes them deeper.
Okay, so because everyone was really, really tired and overworked, and the signals were not clear, one of the tender who's supposed to close the tunnel and then open the door to the living area.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if they were opening the door to the living area or the actual ball. Either way, it was connecting one side of the tunnel to one of the places.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be like a cue that the other dive tender sends, but he misunderstood the cue and he thought the cue was issued earlier than it was. And so he opened the door for the diver to go back into the living area. And
is the living area also underwater?
No, but it's pressurized.
Oh, okay.
And so the pressure dropped from 9 atmosphere, which is like the bottom of the ocean where they were working, to 1, which is the surface level, because all of the nitrogen and pressure rushed out instantly. And so all of the divers who were in the living area and the diver who was in the ball, they all died instantly because their bodies inside were basically melted. So it just looked like they were sleeping. But the guy who opened the door, the tender, he couldn't open the door very much before the accident happened. So there was like a little sliver, like moon shaped, like a crescent. And he was forced through the very small crescent shape. And his body was ripped into like several pieces. And one of the pieces was his entire face was pulled off and put on the deck. And like his limbs were hanging off from his skeleton. It was, luckily, he didn't feel anything because it was instant. But the people who got there, like only one of them survived, and it was the second tender. And so at first, the families, this happened in the 80s, they didn't get compensation and admittance from the company that they were in the wrong until like 2007.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because the company actually, there was a technology upgrade from the year before where they had like programmed the doors to sense pressure changes and immediately shut. And the reason this rig didn't have it was because this company got special permission because it was an older rig to continue using the old technology. And so it was like 100% the company's fault for overworking them and for having outdated technology. And it took until like mid 2000s for the families to get admittance from the country of Norway that they were in the fault and for them to get any kind of compensation. But in my opinion, no compensation is enough for losing a loved one, and especially not in that gruesome of a manner. So it's just like a very tragic story, and it's just like warnings of company greed and also the warnings that the ocean can be extremely dangerous.
I don't like the ocean. Ah! All right, well that was a lot to take in, guys.
Sorry, Winter Dragon.
That was a lot to take in. Now that you know how dangerous the ocean is, for example, like making your blood boil and your body being literally ripped to shreds.
No, it's really okay. It's like, okay, if it's, I don't know how to phrase this in a way other than like it's interesting to learn about all these things that can happen.
But it is fucking terrifying.
It is, but at the same time, I think that when people die so tragically and basically they're written off as unimportant, I personally think telling the story of what happened is very important because they deserve it. Yeah. But also, I understand being uncomfortable. And I debated a lot about whether to put it in. And
I think you did a good job because that's terrifying. But that's terrifying. That is what the content warning at the beginning was for.
Yes, because I do like, not true crime necessarily, but I do like learning about like diving accidents, mostly just because unfortunately, every accident gives us more information on what not to do and how to be safe.
And it also like can serve to like teach us new things we didn't know about, like, you know, like
biomolecular like structures and how they interact with like certain
Smart
like
people talk.
environmental like stimuli and stuff like that.
Also, I think a lot of amateur divers go in without knowing the consequences. And
Oh, very dangerous.
That's how a lot of people get the bends, which can kill you.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, if you get rid of nitrogen too fast, your blood will boil.
Yeah.
Okay. Albatross! That was lots taken. Learning about all that was very educational, important, but wow, that's
I'm
why
really
the
sorry.
ocean is
That's
very
why you must be
dangerous.
careful.
That's why you gotta be careful.
That's why Yog no diving.
Yeah, but however, now that we have gone over why the ocean can be so
This is
dangerous,
an amazing presentation. I'm having so much fun actually.
now
I purposefully made it look like a third grade.
Now we're going to move on to the final topic, Eldritch Horror. Cthulhu.
Yes.
That is Cthulhu, and I would.
Me too.
Help. He's talking to you.
You have to do the voice.
Yeah,
the
talking to
Cthulhu
you.
voice.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Hello, child.
That's Cthulhu. Guys, retainers. At least it's not the Charon voice.
The god
We're done
older
with
than
the Charon
humanity
voice now.
Sounds like a Simpson.
In the mere moments before your inevitable madness, listen to me. Though you do not know most, you must know this. You are so small. You are all so insignificant. Allow yourself comfort in this. Though it is harrowing, it will also set you free.
Wow, that was so cool.
Why was he Elmo?
That's Elmo. Elmo is.
Oh wait.
Elmo is like this.
Yeah, that was Stitch.
Elmo had a good day today. Elmo had a great day. That's so high. Okay.
Cookie Monster wants a cookie.
Shut up.
Burger Monster wants a burger.
Thanks for joining, and remember, don't look into its eyes. That was the Eldritch Horror.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
Oh no, your voice. That was the Eldritch Horror.
The Eldritch Horror. What a lovely presentation. I like that.
you.
I like that we went order from a crackhead conspiracy theory to horny to
Actually informational.
informative.
Terrifying.
But actually very entertaining and informative.
Also, I truly believe that internalizing you are so small and so insignificant will help your mental health because, yeah,
Because things don't feel as big.
in the grand scheme of the universe, you may be very small, but that means for your own specific life, you need to focus on what you love and what you find important because people won't remember you getting a D on a math test.
Getting impregnated by the retainers.
Okay.
If that's your goal, I fully support you. That will be what, 5,000
Getting married to child Ajax Tartaglia.
5,000 babies.
Can you imagine the state of your like womb?
Werehog, please take it back. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Why would you say that?
Said what? That's what my dad told me.
That's what my dad told me when I said you were so small and insignificant. Take it back.
If it makes you feel better, I am almost positive from what Werehog has told me that his family is very nice and good people and they're like loving good. Like he has a good family.
Take it back.
No, they were just talking about Werehog's tungsten.
Oh yeah, his tungsten is smaller.
What
and
is it?
insignificant.
What is it?
Because I chopped his dick off and then I replaced it with tungsten.
I don't know, but I know that. I don't know what that is.
Tungsten, it's like a metal.
It's the heaviest metal. It's the densest
Okay.
metal in the world, and it's incredibly heavy. Like a little cube of it can weigh like 5 pounds.
What the?
Yeah, so he has tungsten now. So
Is it hard to walk?
His
I'm sorry. I just want to know.
it probably is hard to walk.
you know that thing that people say where they're like,
Oh, that's
Oh, because when
You know when like people are like, I bet it slaps his leg when they people say that about Fushiguro Toji, and I agree.
People say
that's horrible.
oh, it's detachable.
No, and then there's also flames on it, like a Hot Wheels
Like,
car.
a Hot Wheels car, he has like racing decal.
Racing decal.
How do you put a condom on that?
You don't. It's tungsten.
He doesn't need a condom, it's tungsten.
But like, it's not functional. It's just like,
No, it's just there.
how does he pee?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
So he has like one of those stomach bags.
Yeah.
No, it goes through his toenails.
What the fuck?
The bladder is attached to the toenails.
Because
stored in the toenails.
because gravity.
I can turn it into a remote car. Can you make it? Can you make it a jetpack?
It's a transformer! Imagine like he's Iron Man, but instead of doing this,
I'm sorry. I know the topic was Elder Scrolls, but I don't want to become one.
no, because the thing is werehog's tungsten and crabs are like the two longest running jokes in my community.
They're like ages old. Oh, Jesus.
I think my only jokes are the fact that I'm only like a third of a body, and the fact that
I don't
that is
even
my son.
know. My joke is literally just Burger, I think.
Your joke is that you have a biohazard bag.
Leave my goodie bag alone!
I was gonna say the goodie bag.
A fucking biohazard bag is
Leave
your
my
joke.
goodie bag alone!
We all have our things.
Yeah, we all have our things.
Yeah, but my thing isn't a biohazard.
It's not the biohazard.
My room
You're
is-
literally
After you commented on it, even smelled it.
She's cultivating the Black Plague in there.
No, I'm not.
So I think my room might be a biohazard right now.
No, it's not.
Do you
My
ever leave
vagina is a biohazard.
Oh,
Bitch!
me too. It's called PCOS.
Me. And that. Oh yeah. Stop! Stop!
That's what she does. She squirts her boob out. Would you like to have your dick melted off? Well, worry not, because my vagina is made of the same acid that melted. Well, who got melted by acid in fiction?
What do you mean?
The Joker.
The Joker.
I don't think he just threw Harley Quinn in acid.
Oh yeah. Shit, I don't fucking know.
I forgot. May I inspect?
Yeah, come to the next convention, Werehog.
Yeah.
Oh, or don't, because too many people are gonna see my face and know that I'm
You're
ugly.
beautiful.
No.
You're gorgeous. What the fuck? Baby is. I'm not kidding, guys. Baby's unironically really pretty.
Unironically,
say
the
that when
prettiest,
you're literally
the
so
prettiest
pretty.
white person I've ever seen.
Shut the fuck up! What the fuck does that even mean?
I had to separate it.
Are you saying white people are ugly?
No. How did you get that? I just said the prettiest white person I've ever seen.
I'm drunk.
I'm having three
I was
orgies
so-
together for the stream. Thank you
was
for
supporting
bringing
you.
it every day for me. The presentation was so fun.
Don't say nice things, or I'll cry for me. I will cry if anything.
Well, you're
is-
also included in this. You know that, right?
No,
He's literally said 3 Oshis.
no,
I look like a goblin.
no. You don't. Shut the.
I
fuck
look
up.
like, hey guys, retainers, open your phone keyboard, go to emojis, scroll down to nature, look at the moon. That is me. The moon that has the face.
I look like this fish.
Can I give a PSA?
Wait, Jojo.
Yeah. You're this jellyfish.
I was gonna say that.
I would like to give an announcement. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I tried, but I have finals at that time. Can't you just do them online?
Yeah. Or you could just skip the finals.
Oh, maybe don't do that.
No, don't skip the final. You can only say that because you didn't go to college.
Oh my god, one time in high school I overslept and I was late for a final, and the entire way there I was having a full-on breakdown.
I don't blame you.
That happened to me in my freshman year when I was taking I was taking intro to anthropology or something. I was taking anthropology.
Wait, in college or
in college?
Okay.
And I don't think it was a final actually, but it was the final. And I missed it because I had to take this one to the ER. Because she was visiting, and this was before she got diagnosed with cyclic vomiting syndrome, so we didn't really have a way to combat the sudden bouts of nausea, and I had to take her to the hospital at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh no.
But my class started at 9:15. And I literally I think it was 9. Regardless, I literally was losing my mind the entire time on the bus because I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Luckily my teacher was very nice and I could retake it. But I'm not for 5 months as a doctor, Doggo.
You guys haven't put me in the nurse section still.
Oh, we haven't put a lot of people in the nurse section.
Oh, yeah,
you know what? I will do that today.
You need to
I will do that today. I will update it.
Anyway, I want to play League of Legends now.
I need to be there in person. However, one of mine is a presentation, and the stream will be a good reference for it. Wait, I forgot. BB, I forgot that we attended university during the COVID era, so a lot of our classes were online.
Yeah.
Or at least half online.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, did you guys do this thing where I'm talking? That scared me.
Rumi and BB are so wonderful and amazing and make my life better. Thank you for the wonderful stream.
Oh, thank you. Now you got joke like
I
this.
have a penis.
Shut up.
Okay.
Let Bibi talk.
Okay.
I have to compose myself. Don't say nice things about me, I'll cry. I'm mostly asking Ruru because I think this is an autism thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Doggo. Time and fucking
Doggo!
place.
How many times have we told you you can't say penis in the chat? You can't type out the full word. You have to say penis. You have to say penis with a B.
Just put a 3 for the E.
See, I'm not the. Okay. Autism. Yeah,
Autism. So I was gonna ask, have you ever gotten sick over being late? Because I did this in high school constantly. I think it is probably just because of my extreme fear of being in trouble. But I lived 30 minutes away from my high school because it was we moved in the middle of our school careers. I moved when I was going into high school. And so our doctors and therapists at the time were like, please don't make them change schools. They're already fucked up enough, please. And so we drove, and my dad had to drive to our old, where we used to live anyway, to go to his job. Anyway, so we would drive there every day. And sometimes being late would make me so genuinely anxious that I would start making myself throw up. I would start getting nauseated to the point of about to pass out, about to throw up. There were points where we would be 5 minutes late, after the bell, after class started. And I would be so genuinely upset that I would get myself so sick that my dad had to drive me back home.
Okay, so
one thing that you need to note is that Ruru also has ADHD.
I'm gonna be so fucking honest. I think I do as well. That's what my dad said.
Can I answer? I'm the one that was asked.
Thank you. Sorry. Sorry.
It's on you. That part's not tender right now.
Sorry for.
That part's not tender. Either.
Sorry for screaming. I just. Oh.
You're fine, don't worry about it. Our streams are all screaming anyways.
I know, I watch them.
But okay, so what I was gonna say is yes and no. So the way my brain works, the way my I guess my special interest manifests itself in my daily life is if it's not something, and this
Are you okay, Udemy?
I feel like I was literally stabbed.
Oh, what happened? Where? Did it hit an organ? Your gallbladder's gonna burst. Fuck. Your appendix is gonna die.
Down here.
I don't know how anatomy works. I know where the ovaries are and where the lungs are. heart, and that's fucking it.
I know where the heart is. It's right
Those
there.
are the places you have problems.
The heart is right.
Wait, no, keep talking. Don't get distracted.
The heart is right.
Don't get distracted.
Why are you picking my nose?
Yeah, little tiger. I know you do because we're the same. I love you so much.
Why are you
but
smelling
we're the
the knife?
same
The knife.
person.
The mic. Okay, you need to finish so
yeah.
we can do our sign-offs and go play League of Legends.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
yes, so the way my special interest manifests itself is that if, and it's happened more so especially in school, if it's not something that I do not at least have like a modicum of interest in, so things like math and like language, or just like normal classes, I didn't perceive them as ever being important.
Your autism multiplied your ADHD.
Yeah, like I did not see them as
real
being
though.
important, so it meant nothing to me if I was late to them because they were nothing in my head. They didn't mean anything. But if it was for an important event or something I cared about and I was late,
maybe like her art class.
yeah, I would have a fucking. I wouldn't get so anxious that I would vomit. I would get furious. I was so angry with myself, and I would be angry at if I was. If I was also late for a different reason, like because like maybe one of my
That's a
parents.
very
I feel like it's like
autistic
the
meltdown.
two like the two ends is like
There's,
one
like-
becoming like incredibly sad and anxious, and the other is becoming like incredibly
No,
angry.
because for me, it would
They're
be.
both
I would be
kinds
so.
of autistic meltdowns.
Yeah, because I would get so sad that it would make me angry because because a lot of the time when I was late, like because if it was something that I really cared about, I always started preparing ahead of time so I would not be late. If it was something I actually cared about. But like, and the reason, and like for a lot of things, and it could be something as simple as like a friend's birthday party or something like that.
Oh my god, yeah.
like
same.
guys,
But,
this
like-
is low key like no, I'm not gonna say
But
What, familiar?
no.
Oh, what are we gonna say then? Write it down, whisper it. I'm curious. I was gonna say also.
Wait, you finish.
Okay.
We keep getting distracted.
I'm sorry.
we keep getting distracted.
So, but like a lot of the times, and that happened a lot more when I was younger, but like, and still now, like I can't drive and I should not drive for the safety of myself and for others. So I would always need a ride. And the reason I would be late a lot of the time would be because like, for example, it was almost always my parents back then because Rumi couldn't drive back then. And for whatever reason, a lot of the time it wasn't even their fault. They would be running late and that's what would make me late. And so I would get so sad because I was like, they don't care about what I care about. This is so important to me and they don't care about me, and that would make me angry. And I would freak out over it.
I did something similar. I did get mad, but it was always reflected inwards. So like there was
OCD.
I know. There was one time, I don't know if you guys know this. Sorry for oversharing. I have
That's all we do here.
well, that's all I do
It's
too.
the
but
Nyanheta
then,
experience.
but then, oh my gosh, I was literally sitting there yesterday,
Stop it.
and I was gonna tweet out like, "Do y'all want normal fan art or Vendetta fan art?" Because I feel like I'm very mentally ill. Anyway, Kavibis know this. I talk too much, and then the stream ends, and I immediately regret it. But I have very bad morality OCD. Which, I mean, it's all just OCD, but... Oh. Hi, Halhorn.
List of Halhorn's special interest, Ruru, BB, and Rumi because y'all are cute and funny.
Oh, that's very sweet. What was I gonna say?
They were talking about
Oh, morality OCD. It's all kinds of OCD, but like, before I was medicated, I like, would convince myself. I mean, it's not like me doing it on purpose. It's just OCD. But I would convince myself that every single thing that ever went wrong in anyone's life around me or my own life was somehow linked to me and it was my fault. So like I could get an 80 on a test and I would convince myself that it was because I'm a bad person and the universe doesn't think I deserve good things, and I would just spiral. So like if my mom was sick, I would like send myself spiraling because I'm like, it's because you don't do enough chores. It's because you don't help her enough. And it's because she had to do things by herself. And so it's your fault. You're evil. There were some worse things, but like, I feel like the worst things, like when people talk about OCD, they're like, you're fucking disgusting. And you have to explain like, oh, no, it's like your worst fears, you know?
yeah.
But anyway.
It's not just cleaning.
Yeah. And so there was one time specifically where I was supposed to go to Allstate for orchestra.
I remember you telling me the story.
I was a violinist, And
viola suck.
oh,
I'm just kidding. Except it's true. Okay, continue.
I was a violinist, and at the time I was concert master of my orchestra, and my orchestra director, like conductor, asked me to do Allstate, and so I got a bunch of pieces and I started working on it, but I was really stressed because I had a lot of schoolwork and I really had not overcome my stage fright at that point. And so I made myself so anxious about it that I got sick on the day of Allstate and started throwing up. And so my parents had to keep me home. And then basically my orchestra teacher called me flaky. And
so
I spiraled so bad that like every time I went to orchestra for the next like month, I was like, I'm the worst person alive.
Do you know what's crazy is that like something like mildly similar happened, and that I was I don't know if retainers know. I don't remember if I've mentioned that before, but I did color guard, except it was like the color guard version in the winter. It's called winter guard, where like the marching band isn't there. It's just the people, you know, the people that throw flags. Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
but it's like just them. And I did that, and it was actually like I was really proud of myself because it was my like very first time doing it, and I like didn't get into junior varsity. I went straight to varsity. I went straight to the varsity team.
Because you're cracked.
Maybe a little bit. I actually was pretty good at throwing flags, but
you were both good at so many things.
I broke my nose because a flag.
I was
going to
ask
face.
if this was the nose story.
Yeah, and then but I never missed a single practice unless it was me missing the first 30 or so minutes so that I could do my fencing club, because I also did fencing. I was terrible. I was the only Asian person in my district that was bad at fencing, which is very funny because Asian people somehow are just really good at fencing, but I was really bad. But like at the end of the year, I was like, our director wasn't. She was good. She planned good shows, but she was really like
not nice.
Yeah. Like when you enter the team, the first warning you get is you will cry.
His hair is so cute. Sorry.
It was like you will cry. Like you will not exit the year without having cried. And I was like, okay, well I can deal with that. I'm probably not going to. And then when I was like, I'm not re-auditioning, she was like, you always run away when things get hard. You only like when things are easy. Like you have such intense commitment issues. And it literally made me placebo myself into having the worst commitment issues where I couldn't get myself to commit to any long-term activity for years.
Which is really funny because when I met you, we were on a dance team and we stayed for so fucking long.
We stayed longer than we should have.
It was way past our time to go.
Yeah.
And we were like
fence or picket or chain link. Your butt.
What?
The worst story I have from high school is getting severely bullied.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
my funniest story is when I was in middle school and I was walking in the hallway and
you called a girl a whore?
No, someone from a classroom called out, like, full name, stop walking like a whore.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I barely knew this person, and I was like,
someone called me a D.
No, I said I will if you will.
Oh.
Someone called me a DYKE.
Yeah, no, you got hate crime. That's a hate crime.
Yeah, I was walking around with my high school girlfriend and they were like, dyke. And I was like,
yeah, I got called a chink more than once.
Well, I feel like that's pretty typical for a lot of
that's still bad. Still
bad.
Yeah, horrible. When I was little, I went to school and I was very poor growing up, obviously, because we got fucking evicted. But my grandparents would buy me clothes and I got to choose what clothes I got. Can you tell I'm autistic? When I was little, I chose a black coat and the inside was lined with tiger fur.
It's cute!
But the black outside was shiny, and so kids at school started calling me a trash bag.
You know, kids are so mean.
Yeah.
I had a lot of issues in middle school, and I brought along, and my Japanese teacher had this like this plushie of Kiki from Kiki's Delivery. No, the cat is the cat. That cat's name's not Kiki.
God.
What is the cat's name?
The cat's not Kiki. Kiki is the girl.
Yeah, Kiki's the girl. The Kiki's cat. She had like a plushie of Kiki's cat, and I kept it at my desk as like an emotional support plushie through Japanese. And kids kept making jokes that I was gonna eat it because Asians are dog eaters.
Yeah, I heard
dog eater a lot of times too. You know, like oh, is your lunch like a dog? Oh, I can never let you come over to my house because I have a dog and you're gonna eat it.
It's Gigi.
Oh,
which is so, not only is it just racist, but also y'all are like the best pet owners I've ever met.
Because this is like, we don't talk about it
I'm
often,
not even fucking
but
with you.
Dudu and I are like, get really worried that like,
We're not doing enough.
What if our pets are unhappy?
Your pets are so happy. Like my mother was the manager of an animal hospital, so I grew up in an animal hospital, right? I went there all the time. When I was in preschool, I would go there every day after school, and it was next to a Subway. So I got drinks from Subway after preschool. And then it was next to a Sonic. Whenever I was sick, I would eat Sonic and lay on the floor of my mom's office. Anyway, so my mom, very in tune with animals. She was, for a decade, she was the manager of the animal hospital. And she was also a grief counselor. So she did all of the euthanasia, which was a little hard.
Difficult.
Yeah.
But she loved counseling. And so anyway, doesn't matter right now. So I grew up in an animal hospital. I grew up with 5 cats, 2 dogs, and 2 turtles. And my mother and father loved them so much, and we loved them so much, right? Your pets are so happy.
Really?
Like, I can't even, I have met people who treat cats like pillows and just like leave them around. The fact that y'all like take care of your cats and love them and like actively try to make them happy is so special and important, because so many people treat cats like decoration.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
I think also like the paranoia that we have that we're not doing well enough with them, that we're not doing enough for them or taking care of them well enough.
It's proof of how much you love them.
Like it pushes us to like make sure we're doing everything.
The fact
right.
that you care about being a good pet owner shows how much you love them and that you are a good pet owner. Because like, I have some trauma related to pets that I won't go into, but like, it makes me also like very paranoid about like
How people treat their pets.
not just that, but like what my pets specifically are going through. But every single time I come here, your animals are so happy and they're so sweet, and you obviously put a lot of care into to caring for your babies, and they're actually a part of your family instead of just an accessory, which a lot of people use them as.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
So League of Legends?
Yeah, we've been yapping for 5 million years.
League of Legends.
It's time to play League of Legends, and baby will be joining us because we have 3 PCs at home, and
I did tested the PC in my room. It runs League just fine. There's no lag issues.
I mean, I also have my laptop.
no,
I'm just saying it could run League in the past.
in the past.
so if you're a League player,
so slow, I think because of the fact that League.
Can we stop yapping?
I'm so okay. No more yapping.
No more yapping. Because if you do this, we're gonna go on for like 10 minutes again. So League of Legends, right after the stream, customs.
You gotta eat the brownies I got.
And the rallies.
I'm drunk, so it's drunk League of Legends.
We gotta get a little munchies.
Yeah,
drunk
gotta get a little munchies,
and then we
League of
gotta
Legends.
int.
And then end. Yeah.
So if you play League and you're free, we demand you get on.
And the rules hang no server.
I'm so warm.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up now. Thank you, baby, for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation today. And you're new here and you like our content, please make sure to leave a like and comment on the bottom for the algorithm. Subscribe if you enjoy our content. Leave a note and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Also subscribe to Baby's channel. It's added in the title.
Hi.
And make sure to check out the description for the links to our Twitter and our Discord. What did you do?
And their Streamlabs. Wink, wink.
No.
Yeah.
We're definitely not going to Japan in 2 days.
Go.
No.
We're ending, so you can't do that anymore.
Hold on, bye.
Bye.
Mwah, 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 mwah.